Get up. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Bo's here, and the vegan moon cat. Hello. Thank you for being here. So this is
Great.
our birthday fundraiser, guys. It's our birthdays. Thumbs up for that. Okay, Danny, or I should say Mandy first. Mandy, it's your birthday today. So
Today is my
happy
birthday.
birthday. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Happy
Thank
Dan,
you.
birthday.
Danny, it's
Thank
your birthday
you.
on the 19th tomorrow. So happy birthday
Tomorrow.
to you.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
So everybody,
And
Vegan
happy
Gaze
birthday
is
to
here.
you, Stacy.
Thank you. Mine is on Wednesday. Vegan Gaze is here. Hello, sweetie. Um, generally, we'll see who's joining us.
I must say, Stacey, you don't look 60. You're rocking it. You're
It's
rocking it.
71, bitch.
Thank you, Mooncat. Thank you.
All right, everybody. So just to let you know that part of this is a big part of this is about raising money for Mandy Vara's sanctuary down in Mexico. She lives in Quintana Roo, right around Cancun, and she has liberated several animals, and she's holding some of them right now. So, Mandy, why don't you tell us a little bit about your sanctuary and what we're doing today?
Yes. So my sanctuary is called Black Sheep Retreat Sanctuary. And it started all because of a little lamb named Noche, and he's actually painted on right behind me. Um, he was liberated, and we were told that we had a sanctuary to bring him to, but it turned out to be a working dairy farm, and babies were dying, animals were dying, so obviously we couldn't leave him there. I was then given him the choice to leave him with somebody, after caring for him for a few weeks, to leave him with somebody who owns carnitas, which is butcher shops, and raises chickens to slaughter. So that, or put him in a petting zoo. So rather than do either one of those, of course, I decided to take sole custody of him and keep him. I then learned that sheep are not allowed to cross the U.S.-Mexico border, so I learned that I was stuck in Mexico forever. So after that, I rescued him a family. I tried teaming up with another sanctuary, but it didn't work out. They were focused more on dogs. I was on farm animals, so we went our different ways. And a little over a year ago, I established Black Sheep Retreat. So basically, the sanctuary was started for Noche, my little lamb, and we rescued a family of sheep for him. We rescued some pigs and some chickens, and these are actually our newest chicks that were just rescued. And unfortunately, the entire cage that they were rescued out of was sick, so they're still a little sick. But I thought I would combine our cuddle time with our live stream. So this here is Phoenix, and in my arms I have River. So the little what I'm up to now is, because of my job loss with COVID and a few other losses, I lost my visa and I was unable to buy the property anymore unless I could buy it in cash. So for the last 6 or 7 months, I have been on a huge fundraising campaign in order to buy the property in cash. I did have somebody reach out, and he's willing to loan me 100,000, so I'll be paying that back. And the rest we have been fundraising, and I currently have a donor who will match dollar for dollar. We have, after this month, we have $20,000 to raise in the next 6 months, and we can secure the land. At which point I can build more animal habitats, I can rescue more animals, and I can officially launch our B&B, our bed and breakfast, because I'm also a vegan cook, and the bed and breakfast will provide funds to help care for the animals.
Nice. Nice. A
Okay,
vegan
everybody. So
cook.
I posted. We are not accepting funds through this Facebook, or I'm sorry, the YouTube live stream right now, because they do take a cut. But I have just posted in the comments for everybody to see. And I don't know. I'm going to see if I can pin that. Oh, no, it says to block me. I don't know how to pin that, but I'll try to do it. But anyway, all the links to contribute to the fundraiser are right there in my comment. If you could do that, do me a favor, guys. Post in your comment when you donate. Post YTLS. That means YouTube live stream. So we know it's coming from this. Just post that in a comment.
I think you've actually got to go on YouTube itself on you to pin it, because this is like, yeah, because this is like it's StreamYard, so StreamYard's just showing everything, because you can't even moderate on your own channel on StreamYard. You've got to actually go on your own YouTube channel. I just don't want an
echo here, so I'm going to.
Yeah, but you can do it. You can do it while you pin it, can't
There's
you?
The echo.
It's okay. Hello, Lewis Guido. Hello, Michael Askew. Hello.
Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to try it right now.
Hello, Girlio. How are you?
And posting whether or not you do make a donation is really helpful, because today, almost right after this live stream, I'm doing a raffle for this beautiful necklace donated by Love and Liberation Jewelry. If you haven't seen them before, you should check them out, because they are really gorgeous necklaces. It's a pig pendant. It can actually be made to a keychain also. It says, "Run to the rescue with love and peace will follow." And anybody who donates will be entered into that raffle. And it's a really beautiful piece. And she does so much for Sanctuary. She's always sending pieces out for Sanctuaries to raffle.
Oh, that's really nice. 1 second.
Yeah, so I did go to Facebook and YouTube is what I meant to say. I did go to YouTube in our chat, and I can't post all that. But everybody, so you know, just check under the video that's playing right now. All the links are in the description. All of the links to donate are in the description. Sorry for the inconvenience, but that's the way it goes, because we don't want YouTube to be taking a cut of this, okay? Because every dollar is precious. So why don't you tell us, speaking of precious, why don't you tell us about your animals, Mandy?
Should we, about all of them?
Sure.
All right.
Why don't you open your wine, Stacey? So I'm not drinking alone.
Yeah, okay. So before you start, I did get this from a client, and it does say, to Stacy. That was very nice. It was from a client,
I'm on single grain Scotch whiskey mixed with crafted cola.
I haven't done red wine in quite a while, but my client, her father makes wine, and she wanted to give me this because I have been working my ass off.
And of course, Monday will be on the tequila.
Actually, Mandy, why don't you start with, before you talk about your animals, why don't you talk about
coughing.
Sorry,
COVID.
Yeah. Why don't you talk about the fast you're on?
Yes. So this month we have a deadline of we have to make $10,000. Can you still hear me? Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yes, I just had myself on mute.
Oh, okay. So we have a deadline of $10,000 because of a contract that we started to make this land private. It's currently a HEDO land, which is a lot to explain, but that if I kept it as a HEDO land, it could be taken from me in the future. So to make it private, and within the contract, it's stated that the land cannot be sold under me within the next month, 6 months, which beforehand I had people coming to look at the or not me, the landlord had people coming to look at the property. It could have been sold from underneath me. But part of that is that I have to make a $10,000 deadline $10,000 deadline by the end of the month. And unfortunately, with the rainstorms, one of our roofs just kind of collapsed down. So I had to make just a little bit more than that to get ready for hurricane season, as it's already storm season.
Michael Askew's donated. Thank you, Michael. Michael Askew.
Thank you. I will write that down. And I've also put the donation links in the comments. So in order to help contribute, because I also lost both my jobs, I was a dive instructor down here. and I also worked online. I would have not really been able to work down here anyway because I'm the only person running the sanctuary, which takes all my time and beyond. But because of that, I haven't had a way to financially contribute. So what I've done this month is I've started a month-long water fast. So any money that would have been going towards groceries has now been going to the fundraiser or to the regular animal care costs, because while we have that $10,000 deadline, I still have my normal animal care, and these babies were rescued, so we have vet bills. So sorry.
So you haven't eaten for 18 days.
18 days, yes. Which I
and
wouldn't
she's
recommend.
Still taking care of animals every single day, and she hasn't eaten for 18 days.
Yes. Yeah.
Be careful, Mandy. You know what I mean? It's, yeah, please be careful.
I mean, I can't, I'll be honest with you, I can't fast for more than a day. It makes me sick.
Minutes.
So
I can't fast for minutes.
To jump into that, I have been fasting for about 3 years. 3 years ago, I did my first 7-day fast. And actually, ever since then, I haven't been sick, and my anemia has actually gone away now. It's raised my iron levels. So I do have a history of extended fasting, so I wouldn't recommend just jumping into it. But I have silently done fasts also to save money and for health reasons in the past as well. So, so this one is specifically more to put everything that I have towards the fundraiser. And I'm seeing some questions. I don't have any volunteers helping me. And yes, to care for everybody, it is tiring, because I also have a dog who tends to not like to sleep until about 5 in the morning. So he keeps me up all night as well. I thought it was because my pig sleeps inside, but that's not the reason. He just does not like to sleep at night. So yeah, it's been an exhausting month for sure. It's been an exhausting quite a few months. I've had a lot of challenges through this entire year. So every month it's a new challenge.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So that gets to the animals. So you first rescued Regan.
Noche was first, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry, Noche. I should have said Regan. I remember the big deal with right after Regan Russell died, that you found Regan on the side of the road.
Yeah,
it was just
yeah. So with Regan, she's the first pig who I rescued, and I had watched Regan Russell's memorial service that day, and that's actually
and you just found her that day.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to the grocery store, but instead I watched her memorial service, and then I sent a text message to my friends saying that I wish I could rescue a pig in Regan's honor, but I wasn't set up yet or anything. But that's what I said, and then 5 minutes later, I left to go to the grocery store, and there, within a minute of driving, there was little Regan running down the road. So
you manifested this.
I think Regan Russell did.
Manifest the money. Let's manifest the money, people.
Right. I like to say Regan Russell was on the other side helping, but
yeah. So you've got 3 sheep, 3 pigs.
4 sheep.
How many chickens?
4 sheep.
I'm sorry, 4 sheep, 3 pigs. How many chickens?
5 chickens.
5 chickens now. Well, he's not part of your rescue. But we love him.
Yeah, but he's an animal. He's an animal I care for here, and he's got a big. He
don't want nothing to do with that.
No, he does not love the farm animals, but
even though you had Jill in the house for a while, he didn't. He care for that.
He still sleeps in the house, yeah, and he hates it. So hopefully I can rescue.
And then you had some guys pounding down your door and stole a bunch of your stuff. And now you have people that have to give you security. And how much money do we need to raise? And is it being matched, you said?
Yeah, all the money that goes towards the house is being matched dollar for dollar. So I have about $25,000 left within the next 6 months. And for this fundraiser for the end of the month, I have about $3,000 left, more or less. I have to check up on that.
So any dollar that we are donating today, links are down below the video, guys.
Girlio donated. Girlio donated.
Awesome. Thank you.
Much, Girlio.
Thank you, Girlio. All the links are down below the video because we don't want to go through YouTube because it will take money away. and every penny is precious in this situation. And I'm sorry, just check below the video. It's all in the description under the link. I tried to put it in the comments, but it's too long, so it wouldn't take it. I would have to cut them up. But you can do what you can do: PayPal, Venmo. You can do what else? Cash App. It's all
PayPal,
it's
Venmo,
all in the link.
GoFundMe, Facebook, Cash App. Yep, all in the link.
Yeah, I think I posted everything. You even have a Facebook fundraiser that I think I posted. All the links are under this video, guys, and we appreciate you all. Thank you, everyone that is watching right now. Pinch Herbivore, you know what? Just want to give you a shout out. Thank you so much for being here, because I feel special that you're here.
Got a great channel. Great. If you're not following Hench, I don't know. You must have lived under a rock somewhere in the world. If you don't know about Hench, but if you do, and you want to know all about health and want some great arguments about health and nutrition, he's got some great packages out there. Some cookbooks. He's got a whole program you can subscribe to that gives you everything you need to know. It's basically a nutrition course. Yeah. And it will make you a wizard.
And he makes great ethical vegan content. So he talks about the animals. But I'm thrilled that he's here. I'm thrilled that everybody's here, actually. So, you know, that's a shout out to Hinch. But to everyone that's here, thank you so much.
And one day, Hench, you'll be as big as me. You'll be as big as me one day, Hench.
As a matter of fact, after we're done talking to Mandy, I want everybody to know that I'm going to be sharing the StreamYard link. Anybody can come in and talk, because this is a birthday party, okay? This is a freaking party.
Thank you so much, Deb Johnson, for donating. Everybody who's donating, I'm writing your names down to add you to the raffle. So I am keeping track. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So I'd just like to say to people out there, like I say on all fundraisers, right? The amount is not in question. You will not be judged on just little bits. If you're like me and you live week to week and you don't have any savings, you've got a couple of quid, throw that over. It doesn't make any difference to how we think about you. Any bit counts. If two of you throw over a couple of quid a piece, it's nearly a fiver there. So come on, just throw a little bit in. Let's do this. It
really does add, a little bit does add up, and that's a good point. A lot of people, I think, don't donate if it's not a large amount, but if everybody donated a small amount, it would add up really quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you see, like on Facebook, you know, you start adding loads of people onto Facebook, and if all the people give you £1 each, it's like you'd have thousands. But you know, people, yeah. I don't know what it is. People feel like embarrassed about donating a couple of quid or £1 or $1 or a cent or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just throw it over.
It all helps, for sure.
Yeah, empty those jars out.
Every penny counts, and that's again why I said we're not taking donations for YouTube, because every penny does count. So just to know, those links are below the video, and every penny that you donate will count because of those links, because they won't be taken away by YouTube. So thank you so much.
Sorry, the Vegan Moon Cat, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App are preferred, but any of them are great. And I'll go into a little bit. This is actually Phoenix and River, and they are two rescued broiler chickens, and they were rescued from the same place that that my other 3 chickens were rescued from. I had actually done a negotiation. They're shoved in a crate cage on top of each other, all of them on top of each other. They had deathly diseases. I was able to rescue 3. Unfortunately, one of them passed away within 24 hours. He was just too sick by the time I got him.
And unfortunately, that one was named Joaquin, right?
That was Joaquin who passed away.
Ouch.
And they love to go, of course, on your shoulder, just under your hair, just like a mom's wing. So these are broiler chickens. So they are actually only a couple of weeks old, even though they look really big. But they are bred to be killed within 6 to 9 weeks. So their sole purpose that they're bred for is just to be killed as babies, and because of that, they do have more health problems.
Are they the ones that? Mandy, are they the ones that grow really, really quickly?
Very quickly. They're bred to overgrow.
I did a little comparison, and I think it was a human child, if it grew at the same rate within 6 weeks, would weigh nearly 50 stone. It's crazy how quickly they grow these. Yeah, it's disgusting. It totally is.
It's awful. And the sole reason is so that they can be killed while they're still babies, so that farmers don't have to spend a lot of money taking care of them.
Yeah.
But that does give them health problems quite easily. They're they're high maintenance chickens because you have to really watch everything and really stay on top of their health to give them a nice long life.
Now, Mandy, what is their life expectancy?
A very well cared for broiler chicken can still live 3 to, I've heard, 6 years. 6 years is the longest I've heard one lived, and they have to be quite well cared for. But they can also die within the year because of health issues. So even when they're rescued and they're given the best life, the industry still takes quite a lot from them.
Because they bred them to die that early. Right?
Marley donated $10. You probably won't see the update here, but I hope that helps a bit for some chicken feed. Yeah, thanks, Marley.
So yeah, if you guys are donating through the links that we gave you, please do us a favor if you can, and put YTLS, meaning YouTube live stream, so we know that it came from here, just so that we can get some feedback on how much we're making an impact.
Just put YT, you know, it's YouTube.
Well, you can do that. Anything that indicates that it came from this stream would be fine.
You should put these comments up on the screen, Stacey.
What's that?
You should bang these comments up on the screen when people donated. You should bang them up.
I'm sorry, I'm new at this, Danny. So I don't know
how to do it, don't you? Click on Marley's thing. Click on it once.
Okay, I gotta scroll up, and that's not letting me scroll up.
Well, just click on anybody's comment.
Okay. Danny's teaching me very gently.
Click on someone's comment. It should come up. There you go. There. Right. Okay. So if you click it again, it'll go off the screen, Stacey.
Okay.
There you go. So that's
All right. Thank you, Danny.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Vegan Mooncat. Says that she sent a 5 over on PayPal, or he.
Oh, nice one.
Anybody that I haven't clicked, I apologize. It's my naivety about using this. I'm trying to scroll up now.
I think Mooncat's being a bit mean. You know, he's had a $750,000 payout, redundancy payout, when he got laid off. $750,000 he got. He's like sat there in his pool, right, in his mansion garden in Blackpool near the pleasure beach, with his Ferrari outside, and he's sending a £5 over. Come on, Mark, be serious.
But don't worry, we won't
serious.
Right,
one of those chickens has pooed on your shoulder, Mandy. It's pooed on your shoulder.
Wow. Yeah, that'll happen.
Can you see it?
I can't, but I can clean it.
I'm only joking.
Oh, really? Because that happens.
I've drunk one of these now. That's it. I'm off. I'm going to get another one out of the fridge now. Excuse me a minute.
Get out of here. Go get some beer. Anyway,
so
Mandy.
A little background on our sheep too. Other than Noche was rescued at just a week old. He was tied to a pole all alone, crying out for attention. He was so sad.
He was tied to a post?
Yeah, he was tied to a post with no food, no water, just nobody around him.
And what were these people doing with him?
To eat him.
This is single grain Scotch whiskey mixed with root ginger ale and lime.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, man.
So what were they doing with Noche? Why was he tied to a post? What were they doing with him?
That's for his muscles to tenderize so that they could kill him to eat him.
Oh my God! Why are humans such bastards?
Kind of like veal.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Lambs. Yeah.
Exactly what it is.
Chops are a big thing. And I'm gonna share my screen.
I did not know that was a thing with lambs. I did not know that was a thing with sheep.
Oh yeah.
That's.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna share my screen really quickly, and I'm just gonna hop over.
Please do.
And show you. This is the first night that I rescued Noche.
Oh
so
my God.
He was really just crying out for love and attention and care, and you can see his
God, that poor baby.
little smirk here, his little smile. He was just so happy to. His little feet he was laying on his back, his feet dangling in the air. So he was just so happy to have love and comfort, and his little smirk here.
I remember when you rescued him, yeah, guys. For anybody just joining the screen, or the stream is what I meant to say. Yeah, I drank a little bit.
So Mandy,
anybody just joining the stream, just so you know, we are here as a birthday party fundraiser for Mandy. Here, Mandy's birthday is today. Her sanctuary is Black Sheep Retreat in Quintana Roo, near Cancun, Mexico. And she is American, but she is stuck down there. Now, I shouldn't say stuck. You choose to be down there because there's no way to take your animals over the border. You can't leave them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and in your heart, you're never going to leave them. So you're trying to save this retreat. She needs to buy this property. She's very close to her goal. And I remember when you started this. And Mandy, before you started this retreat, you were an incredible activist. I mean, you still are, but you were an incredible active activist in the United States. You got arrested during a DXE.
Couple times.
Yeah, I mean, it was on film and everything. You got arrested during that. Last time I saw you was at Cube of Truth, or the Week of Truth in New York City on my 50th birthday, which was your...
Ago. I mean, two years ago this week.
Which was your what birthday?
That was my 29th birthday.
Oh, you bitch. Anyway. It was my 50th. Anyway, so it was our birthdays then. And that's the last time I saw you. But I remember you rescuing Noche and all the animals. I've been watching all the stories. And I've been seeing your struggle. You work so hard, but she can't get arrested. She can't be active in Mexico. She can't do that. As an American, she will get kicked out. She is trying to take care of these animals, and she has to come back every 6 months because of a visa, which costs money for traveling. And it stresses her out because she's away from her animals. But she wants to stay down there. You can't just move down to Mexico as an American, in case people don't know that. You can't just do that. And you can't just buy property. So she has had to go through lawyers, landlords, all kinds of people trying to break down her doors.
Okay,
recently.
but Bo donated. Unfortunately, it didn't allow me to add a comment for YTLS, maybe just a derp. And also, Deb Thompson said I couldn't leave a comment either. So I think Deb Thompson's donated and Bo has donated as well.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't highlight that. I was busy talking, but you know what?
Yeah, for change.
Depending on what link you're donating through, maybe it doesn't let you comment. But thank you so much. I'm going to look through this and I'll try. You guys talk.
Okay, so Mandy, can I ask you a question? So, have you got family in the US? I'm assuming you have.
Yeah, all my family and friends are in the US.
And do you not miss your family, or what? How does that work with you?
Oh, of course, I miss. I actually don't have any family or friends here, so I very much miss my family and friends in the US.
So you're totally alone where you are at the moment?
I am totally alone, yeah.
Wow, mate, you're so tough. You are so tough.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been through a lot. Like you said,
I bet you have.
The landlord fired an employee the wrong way, and to get back at the landlord, he came and broke into my house with 3 other armed men, broke into my house and stole from me, and they threatened to steal the animals, so I slept in my car for over 2 weeks to keep watch over the animals. Now I have a security system in place. I faced water fire, not water fire.
I was going to say, Mandy, I was going to say that Mexico is not one of the safest places to be either, really, is it? I'm
not in an extremely unsafe place. I mean, if I was back in the U.S., I would be doing my direct action investigations and liberation, so I feel I would be no safer in the U.S. And I wasn't a random target. This was to get back at my landlord. So there's that. And my property now, I have security cameras, and I have a motion sense alarm system, and the doors on the animals' houses are padlocked, and they're steel gated doors. So I've definitely upped security since then.
So how far from Cancun are you?
I'm about 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
Because that's a big tourist area. A lot of Brits go over to Cancun. Well, not at the moment, obviously, but would that not be a great place to sort of try and raise awareness? Maybe is that something you've ever done or thought about?
There's a lot of activists in Playa del Carmen and Cancun, but I would say majorly Playa del Carmen, which is another half an hour from here. And
there's activists in Cancun doing Cubes of Truth and things like that.
Right.
I used to coordinate for a Save Movement vigils here, and I actually used to go into the slaughterhouse every Sunday and give them food and water and some calming oils, which did, I'm sure, little, but we tried to give them a little bit of comfort on their last night. So I did used to do activism here until I got the sanctuary, and now the animals. There's no, as I said, I do this all alone, so I can't risk any type of deportation or anything with the animals. So I can only do activism in the U.S. now.
Yeah, in Mexico it's tricky. Anytime that you're not a resident of that place, if you get arrested, you can get kicked out. So,
and you don't want to get
active as Mandy was, she can't really do that now. And besides, you have, here's the thing. Yeah, you're busy.
I'm very busy.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, for example, I actually have 13 dogs in my house right now, and it's like we were supposed to have a cube today, and we canceled because of rain, but or postponed, I should say, because it's next weekend. But I have to schedule everything around taking care of the animals because they're living beings. As much as you want to go out and speak for the animals, you have to first think about, I have to take care of these animals. And that's how it was when Johnny was alive. It's like, I can't, these hardcore, I'd love the ALF and all that stuff and what they do, but I can't be arrested because I have somebody I have to take care of.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can't even leave for a full day because I start morning chores. I do morning chores until noon, and then it's lunchtime. Every day they get a salad. Every animal gets a salad for lunch. So then I have to.
You have some great videos of that. If you want to play those, please do.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Please share a video.
I have one of my favorite videos. The sheep, and just to answer Bo's question, yes, the chicken sneezed. Unfortunately, they are still fighting a respiratory infection they were all sick. River's climbing into my hair. They were all sick when I got them, so we've been fighting that infection since I got them. This is River back here. So I hope that they feel better after. And just a little backstory, I'll share one of my favorite videos that I've made with all the animals enjoying their life here. The sheep were all rescued from a local slaughterhouse, except for Noche. The other 3 were rescued from a local slaughterhouse where they had some terrible experiences. The 2 white sheep you'll see saw their mother being killed in front of them, and Sky was there for quite a few months, so they saw quite a bit, and they were quite terrorized. And it took a long time for them to be able to be touched, and now they're just the biggest love bugs ever. And I have another piglet right now, and she was rescued from a church. She was supposed to be what is that? I'm sorry, I'm blanking. But when they eat suckling piglet dinner. When they eat baby
my God,
pig.
yeah.
And she is just so full of life. All she does is talk, and loves life. And it's just so sad. And then I have Mr. Russell, this is very important. He was sold as a mini pig, which we all know doesn't exist. So within 6 months, when he was too big, his family was going to kill him to eat him. Somebody else didn't want that to happen, so they took him, but they just put him in a tiny concrete room for the next 3 years and fed him dog food. So it wasn't quite a rescue. We had a lot of work to do with him, and he just recently decided he really loves me and loves his life, and he's kind of turned around and become a new pig. And I am going to share my screen again and pull up, like I said, one of my favorite videos that I've made.
It's funny you should say that about micro pigs, because I'm doing something very, very soon about micro pigs, and it's pretty big, so keep your eyes open for that.
Oh, good. Oops. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Yeah, it's so good to bring attention to micro pigs because they should not be bought.
Oh, you won't believe how many sell them in the UK. I never realised there are so many breeders in the UK.
My roommate had a so-called micro pig. It ended up being about 300 pounds, and they lived in New York City, and they were actually on rescue, like Animal Rescue 911 back in the 90s.
Do you know why they stay? Do you know why they stay small, Stacey? Do you know why they stay small? Because
no, they don't stay small.
Well, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Do you know why they stay small?
Well, I mean, I guess they stay smaller than your average.
There's a reason. There's a reason. They tell you not to feed them a lot, so their organs actually shrink. So we actually starve the pigs so they don't grow big. That is.
Yeah.
I have not heard that, but that's awful. That's it. Oh my God.
Fact.
Yeah.
There is
so,
smaller
Mandy,
breeds
are
of
you
pigs.
sharing your screen?
Yes. Yep. I was just letting out. But that's true. It doesn't happen to all, but that's a very big thing that breeders do.
Yeah. Don't forget to click share audio as well on the video.
Okay. I don't know where to do that. Can you show me where to do that?
Yeah.
I don't
right.
see it.
I think Mandy's got to click share audio before she shares it. So if
okay. Well, no, go ahead and share that again, Mandy, and see if it gives you an option.
There's a little tiny box on it. Should be
because I don't have it on this side. I don't have a share audio on this side.
I'm not seeing share.
I'm adding it to the stream. See if it lets you share audio.
Do you see it?
No,
I see the screen, but
you're just sharing your screen at the moment.
Yeah, you're just sharing
Monday.
the screen.
You're not sharing the
not
video.
Audio.
I'm going to remove that until you figure it out.
I meant
so
audio.
We don't see your personal
share. Oh, there's nothing. But you don't see the share audio.
Just let me try it first on mine. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, see, this is a problem I've had on here is I don't know how to share audio. I've tried to share
right,
video,
okay.
And unless my guest is doing it, you can't hear the audio.
Right, when you press share screen, you go on the whatever you want to share, and you'll see a little box at the bottom, share audio. You'll see a little tick box. So click on share screen.
Guys, I'm not reading comments, so forgive me if I'm missing any. I'm too involved in talking to people, and that's my bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay, can you see that?
I see it now, and
okay.
Yes,
so
yes, we see that.
Let's mute ourselves.
All right.
There are monsters in the dark, and I'd like to find them on my own. And then we said the last words over the phone. We rode the interstate while she would drive. I'd narrate, singing old songs from back home. Come on, that's it now. Pick up, we're gonna hit the town. Come on. You're not gonna stick around. Better put on your dancing gown. Come on. There are monsters in the dark. They're not gonna keep us apart. I search with all of my heart. There are monsters in the dark. single step is all it takes. Over oceans, all emotions, I feel trapped under the weight. Can't keep my head above water long enough to say that I love and miss you dearly more and more after each day. I start to feel like one of them. I keep waking up beside her. Every time a different bed will come by. Strangers, no words from friends. Maybe there's some evil ones, just haven't found them yet. Come on, Mandy now. Wake up, we're gonna hit the town. Come on. We're not gonna stick around. Better put on your dancing gown. Come on. There are monsters in the dark. They're not gonna keep us apart. I'll search with all of my heart. They're not gonna keep us apart. I search with all of my heart. There are monsters in the dark.
I've never seen so many wagging tails, happy wagging tails in my life.
Wow,
Yes,
that was beautiful. That was.
oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, everybody, I love that. Sometimes I just wake up to that video because everybody's so happy. I love to watch all the clips. It's so cute. Oh, hello. Hi, honey.
One of them looked a bit like Stacey with the teeth, you know, like that with the teeth when she's drunk.
Sky and Noche had some smiles going. And Regan is just always wagging her tail.
I was.
Cheers.
Oh, fucking A. God damn it.
Aww.
Hey,
so that
in honor of that vegan teacher, I'm not wearing any makeup today. So.
Neither am I, Stacey. Don't worry about
I
it,
can
darling.
wipe my eyes as much as I want without worrying about smearing my makeup.
Aww. So everybody there, they were all saved from slaughter, and they're all living such happy lives. If you saw like the white sheep who I was petting, she took a full year for us to be able to touch her. So she was the most timid, and now she's the biggest love bug, and it's just beautiful to see their turnaround, and they're all living such a happy life. So I can't wait to secure the property, and this is going to be to build more. And that was Mr. Walt. See, I told you he had fans, even though he's not part of our farm.
George is here. Hey, George.
Hi, George.
Hi, George.
See, the thing is, though, you see all these happy animals, and it's like they all should be there. They all should be experiencing this, and the downside is that it just reminds you that how many animals are not experiencing this when they should be, and that's the really sad part. That is the really sad part.
Yeah, I mean, I got emotional when I was interviewing the vegan pirates in Costa Rica.
Oh, they're brilliant. I'm going over at Christmas.
They were talking about the whale that they were documenting, or they documented a whale that had been rescued, and just to think about the thousands, who knows how many more whales or animals out in the wild that happened to that weren't rescued, you know?
Yeah, I think
there's
that
thousands
all the time. Especially, I have some high maintenance pigs, very particular, and I think about that all the time, how they would do in a cage, just where they can't turn around, where they're just forced to breed, and it's just awful, because even now, with all of the space that they have and all of the freedom and the love, they're still hard to please. And so if they were treated the way that normal farm animals who aren't on sanctuaries are treated, the misery, and it's just so sad. And it's definitely a reminder.
Mandy, if people visit Cancun for the holidays when things get back to normal, could they contact you and come over and visit?
Absolutely. We'll be doing day tours. And I think I mentioned before, we're also building a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, so you did mention that, but I didn't know how long in the future that would be.
It should open. So my mom is actually going to build that. We'll probably start in August building that. So once the property is secured and I can get insurance on it, then the B&B will officially open.
Oh wow! So I could go and see the vegan pirates in Costa Rica, and then I could go north to Mexico and come and see you. It'd be great. I could do a tour.
Yeah.
That's my ambition. That's my ambition
if
for
you
2022.
go at the same time I'm going in end of October.
I'm not going anywhere where you're going, girl.
That's so mean.
I wouldn't cope with you. I'm struggling to cope with you for this couple of hours.
You had to check yourself for a second. You would
I'm
for me for a day because you're coping with me for a live stream, aren't you?
I'm only joking. You know I love you,
I
Stacey. You know I love you.
But I'll be down there, and I'm going down there in October. So
yes,
finally,
I'm looking forward.
After 2 years not having a vacation.
I know. And yeah, once the B&B is open, I'll also offer cooking classes, animal care classes. Anybody who is looking to maybe start a micro sanctuary of their own, maybe with just chickens, we can go over things like that.
Wow, that's great.
The nightly price will also include supervised time with the animals, because it's important to know that it's not just going to be a free for all. I don't want the animals to stress out. It's always going to be supervised time with the animals.
Again, guys, look down below the video for any links to donate and also any links to the sanctuary if you want to check them out. Okay, so you will find out all the information in the links. Check those out below for anybody that's just joining us. So,
yes, and thank you so much for your donation.
Francisco is here.
Oh. And
hola, Francisco.
Hola, Franco. And Franco will be joining us as well. He's going to be
everybody calling him Franco now?
I don't know. Actually, I never asked him what his preference is. But Meme, our mutual friend, always calls him Franco, so I guess that just caught on with me. And I'm also going to share my screen one more time to show you the pendant that you are entering to win when you make a donation today. I'm going to be, in about 2 hours. I'm going to be pulling the winner. So.
I love that name though, Francisco Bustos. I'm going to change my stage name to that. I'm going to be called. Hey, my name is Francisco Bustos.
You're not as handsome as him.
So this it can be made either a keychain or a necklace. And that's what you'll be entering to win.
Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Yeah,
run to the rescue with love and peace will follow. Well said.
And that's where can they get that again?
Anywhere. Oh, sorry. Love and Liberation Jewelry. And I'll tag them in the Facebook
Love
live.
and Liberation Jewelry.
Yes. And it's love, and the and is an and symbol, not actually the word.
No, Danny, you know you're damn handsome. You know it.
In a rough diamond sort of way.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be showing off those sexy shoulders.
I want to dye my beard pink though. I should have done that before the stream.
Why? What are you gonna go to a women's march, or what are you doing?
No, I just want to match you. I want to be like an accessory. That's not the right word, is it? Now we're getting into something really, really strange now, aren't we? I need to stop drinking single malt whiskey.
This is why I have you on. I love you. I love you. You're funny.
God, as long as you said that.
All right, Mandy. So I know we're getting you said you could be on for a while. How long do you think you could be on?
About another half hour before I have to give them lunch.
Awesome. But I would like to actually bring some other people on, get this lively, and see if they have any questions. I'm actually going to. Oh shoot! I don't know how to.
What do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do.
I'm looking for the link to this channel.
To join the stream.
You know what? The link that I sent you, Danny. Can you
Right, hang on.
can
Yeah,
you post
sure.
that in the comments?
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm a little too confused and a little too drunk.
Okay. I'll put it in the private chat and then you can put it on the chat because I don't think I can post in the chat. There we go.
Sure.
There it is. Have you got it?
No.
Private chat. Click on private chat.
I did. And it's
right at the bottom. It says StreamYard right at the bottom.
Okay, sweetie. But it's telling me it's Mandy's.
Right, there's Mandy, and I've just...
Gotcha. See it. I see it now.
You got it.
Thank you. Let me copy this, guys, and... That's weird. I'm afraid of where I'm going here. Okay.
You got it?
Okay, I'm going to... Oh, no. I'm still in private chat, so comments.
Right, click on comments, yeah.
All right. Guys, I'm going to click on the comments. I'm going to post this.
I've done it for you.
You bitch. Why didn't you just do that before I went through all this?
I put... it's not showing up, though. Oh, no, it's not showing up.
It's not showing up?
No,
all right, let me... all right, we're posting the link in the comments, guys. So if you want to come on, hang out with us, party with us, talk with us, we would love it. Oh, shit. It didn't show up for me either.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Hold on. All right, I tried again.
Yeah, it's there. I've seen it. I've just gone on the live stream. Oh, it's twice. It's there twice now. It's there twice.
It's in there, guys. If you want to come on here, party with us, come on in. We got chickens. Shut up.
Don't come in. It's frightening. It's frightening. There's only Mandy and the two little chicks that are sane. Believe me.
Fuck you, Daddy. I love you.
And I'm just looking through comments.
Some people on here.
Deb Thompson, to answer your question, that is a quote, "Run to the rescue with love and peace will follow." That is a quote from River Phoenix. And I happen to have River and Phoenix with me right now.
Tell us again. All right, for everybody that's just joining, Mandy, we have to do this. I know it's tedious, but we have to do this. For anybody that is just joining, tell us about your sanctuary again.
Okay, yeah, of course. So my sanctuary, Black Sheep Retreat, is located outside Cancun, Mexico. And for people just joining, it was started because of a little black lamb who I rescued and basically was going to go either back to slaughter or to a petting zoo if I didn't take care of him. There were only at that time 6 other farm animal sanctuaries in the entire country, and none of them could take him. So I took him into my home, and I found out that sheep are not allowed to cross the U.S.-Mexico border. So from there, I learned that I was basically stuck in Mexico. And I've now built him a sanctuary. I rescued him a family, and now, because of visa losses with COVID and everything, I haven't been able to buy the property through mortgage. I have to buy it through cash. And with the fear of it being sold underneath me, I've been in a fundraising campaign for the last 6 months or so. And we're on the very end of that campaign. We have about $25,000 left to raise, and then I can secure their home and I can start the bed and breakfast that will be on site, and all proceeds of the bed and breakfast will go towards building more habitats and the monthly care bills that it costs, because it is very expensive to run a sanctuary. Very, very more expensive than I knew before I started, but I just kind of got through into it anyway. thrown into it, protecting my little lamb. So I'm also a vegan cook, so I'll be serving food and giving cooking classes and animal care classes. And for if any non-vegans come, I'll be giving cooking classes and educational packets on how to go vegan and everything like that, and trying to make the connection with them through the animals in that form as well. All time with the animals will always be supervised to make sure that their comfort comes first. And that will be the supervised time daily will be included in the nightly costs for the bed and breakfast. But we have lots of animals living here. I live out in the jungle, and it's very, very peaceful, and they love their lives. They're all have very individual care. I'm very big on individual quality care, and we know all of their personalities very well, and we cater to all of their personalities very well. And when I say we, I mean me, because I'm out here doing this alone, but I have so much support behind me online and everything. I do feel like this is a community sanctuary almost. So I find myself saying we all the time.
Of course you do. Yes. That's wonderful, Mandy.
Thank you.
You're doing such an awesome job, and I just really so much respect to you.
Thank you.
We have Vegan Mooncat in the house.
Hey, hello. I thought, can you hear me okay? Just a test.
Oh, shut up with your microphone. Shut up with your microphone.
Dan, can you hear me okay, Dan?
Yes.
Well, I thought I'd better come on because, Dan's getting on a bit and he's like not in the best of health. So I don't know how many more he's got left. So,
I can't
54.
hear you, Mark.
54 tomorrow.
54?
Hi.
Oh, I just fucked everything up, didn't I?
Yeah, you can't hear. Have you muted Mike?
No, I didn't mute Mark. I was just fucking with him.
I don't blame Stacy. I blame the drink, but that's what I'll blame. Oh, God.
Are you all right there, love? Yeah.
Oh God, mute.
So, Mark, what do you think of this astonishing lady called Mandy Vara, who's stuck in Mexico, but she's just doing an amazing job.
Really, it's crazy to be out there all by yourself doing so many good things for the animals. It's got to be scary, but obviously at the same time very worthwhile. Somebody likes it. Somebody likes it. Yes, I like it. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's great that people. You've got the investment for the 100,000, which you can pay back, and you just need this smaller amount of money because the other amount must have been feeling very insurmountable, when it was at that point. So that is amazing news, really. Can I ask, with you? I mean, maybe I've missed something because I do these things sometimes. How come you're doing it in Mexico rather than where you live?
Because. No worries. Because Noche, the little lamb that we rescued, nobody else would take him, and the options that they gave me were to send him to a man who owns carnitas, which are basically butcher shops all over the city, and raises chickens to eat. So, of course, in my opinion, he would have ended up slaughtered. I've also had discussions with him where he feels that all dogs should just be killed. They shouldn't be rescued. It's futile to spend the funds on that. So not a very good man. So They gave me the choice of sending him to that person or sending him to basically a petting zoo. And I could not ever in good conscience rescue an animal and then send them back into exploitation or back for death.
No option to ship, to take to the US.
No way. I have had 4 lawyers work on it. And 4 lawyers also with connections to Mexico over the last 2 years, and there is just no possibility.
I find that amazing because if you get like a rescue dog from like Romania or other countries, you can get that, you can get the dog or whatever animal it may be, shipped over to, brought over, not shipped. It's not like in a parcel, but brought over to the country that you live in. And it's just, is because of their designation, not not a pet, just because it's a.
Well, also, Mike, you've got to think as well. America and Mexico haven't got the best relationship in the world either.
This is actually worldwide. because you can ship, or you can send dogs to and from, dogs and cats and rabbits. You can send pets to and from Mexico, but livestock are not able to be. And it's basically the same, for example, Canada. If you were to send a sheep from Canada to the US, it can be done, but only if the sheep goes straight to slaughter. So it's just kind of a worldwide order.
Yeah,
thing.
because I mean, Jacket Pigs in the Wood, she has some problems with her pigs when she gets rescue pigs. There's still legislation in place, which regards to the livestock, regulations. She's still got to abide by the livestock regulations, even though they are now wild, free, domesticated animals. It's really strange how the laws work on these animals. They've been designated livestock, so they'll never escape that sort of tag.
For example, I know of certain livestock zoned areas where people are allowed to have farm animals, but they have to be making profit from them. They have to be being slaughtered. They have to be, and this is in the US, they have to be being bred and slaughtered and everything like that. So like sanctuary can't start up anywhere. They could be fined for not slaughtering their animals. Or right now I see a woman fighting a case to not slaughter her 3 goats because the city, even though she's in a livestock zone, the city is forcing her to slaughter her 3 goats because she's in a livestock zone. So it's just these species, it's just such species as laws. So it's not so much country to country. I would have this issue trying to transport them to any country unless I was sending them to slaughter. It's horrible.
Horrific.
And there is a lot of legislation, even if you do legally ship livestock. I'll call them livestock. We shouldn't call them livestock, but I will call them livestock for this conversation. Because that's what they classified as. What they're not sentient beings. They're classed as stock. They're live stock. But there is a lot of legislation. So even if you were allowed to ship the sheep from Mexico to the US, there'd be so much legislation, like you'd need a vet to check them before they went over the border. Then you'd have to have a vet to check them once they got over the border. You'd have to register. There's so much bureaucracy.
I think a lot of those rules anyway, Dan. I mean, like when we got our rescue dog from Romania, he had to pass certain checks, from vets over in Romania before he was allowed into the UK. But it's just because of the classification thing, isn't it, really? They might be going through very similar checks. And I don't, they'll probably mask it under the guise of, we're worried about bringing diseases that could affect our, livestock in our country, which could cause, issues to the food chain, whatever they want.
Jenna Lee's got a good name for it. She's called it death stock, which is what it is. Yeah, death stock, yeah. I think we should call it death stock.
But they really just don't want the animals viewing as anything other than food. That's
right. Because if you can vet check a dog to bring them into the States, why can't I do all of that vet work to bring a very clearly healthy sheep into the States? If I can prove that they're healthy, or a pig, or whoever.
It's not as if your sheep would be
speciesism.
It's not as if the sheep would be going into any kind of I don't know what you would call them, like area where there's a lot of other sheep which are being still, used for food purposes either. The sheep would be going to a sanctuary or somewhere.
Did anybody say Roger Yates 3 times, by the way?
No.
Nobody. He's just appeared. He must be just like
I always do. I always say Roger's name repeatedly in my head.
Roger says other animals designated as livestock are regarded as agricultural produce with passports, herd numbers, and flock numbers, etc. So that answers that question. That's the difference between bringing a dog over from where you brought one, Mark, and bringing maybe a pig over.
I mean, my dog never had to have a massive yellow tag in his ear, giving him a designation. He was saved that particular misery. Well, he had some other miseries, but he was saved that one at least. But yeah, and at least he was allowed in. Not left to die somewhere. Which it's ridiculous, really. But it's amazing that you were so determined to look after. So it was a him.
She's a boy.
So to look after him, that you literally uprooted and moved countries to do it. That's some dedication, and everyone else can do is admire that, because it's not something everyone could do for sure.
Thank you. It has been a challenge, and as noted before, I don't have friends or family here, so it's been extra difficult, especially through COVID. I was just alone in the jungle for 10 months, totally isolated, but I had my animals. But yeah, he changed my life around. My funny thing, when I did move here temporarily to work as a dive instructor, the one rule that I said out loud to myself was do not adopt any more animals because you want to travel after. And here I am. Not only did I adopt animals, I adopted the animals who can't travel anywhere. And I'm in Mexico for the rest of my life instead. So, but I feel.
Do you at least generally also like Mexico? Do you do you like it being there generally? You know,
I live in a beautiful area. I do, but yes, it's challenging to not. It's not my native language or my native culture. There's just something comfortable about being in your home country. And as far as sanctuary life goes, it would be so much easier in the U.S. because there are now only 8 other farm animal sanctuaries. So finding a vet who knows what they're doing, if God forbid a large animal gets sick, there's nothing. I've been learning vet care tons. I just learned to trim tusks. And as far as comfortable things like wood shavings, I have to just go to wood shops and track people down for wood shavings. Just simple things. Simple things is.
How's it going learning the Mexican language as well? And I take it you're having to do that.
Yes, so that's been a challenge. I am terrible. I had benign Rolandic epilepsy growing up, which affected the language center of my brain. So I even needed to take English classes. So Spanish has been very difficult for me, and I do practice, and I can get around, but it's not fluent.
I only asked because I was wondering if you could possibly say Grumpy Vegan Grandad looks very old, even for a man in his 60s. I mean, if you were able to say that, you know, in Mexican, I think it sounds good in any language, to be honest. But you know, I just think it goes to a whole new level in Mexican.
So I'm not that fluent. Grumpy, I should learn the word grumpy because I have some grumpy animals.
Just say in English then. I just like hearing
I can say Feliz cumpleaños.
Gracias. So I am learning, and I will have an employee joining me for the security, Franco, as we talked about before, and he only speaks Spanish, so that should help both of us with our Spanish and English.
I can do a little Mexican. Look at the moon cat, he is a wanker. Yeah, see, I'm really good at Mexican.
That wasn't a very. That was terrible, Dan. I'm sorry, but it does call your acting into question.
You know what?
If you ever go for a Mexican role, I really do say you shouldn't do that voice.
Spanish in Spain and Spanish in Mexico.
Yo hablo español.
Different things.
Very different things. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you've ever watched, obviously I think a lot of people have watched Friends, but there's a part in Friends where Joey, one of the main characters, tries to speak French and all he can do is blah, 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 blah. And that is literally how I imagine Grumpy's Mexican is.
Yes, I've seen that one.
But it comes out as correct in his head. So it's, come on,
guys,
it's nearly your birthday.
I've been on Facebook looking at our reactions here. So I haven't been looking at the comments, so I'm sorry. I will go back. Hi, Roger.
I'll put my hat on now he's gone, because now the party can really start.
Roger says that Roger says he actually has a birthday too this year.
And thank you, Michael, for the donation again. I appreciate that.
I missed that. I'm sorry. I'm scrolling up the comments. Guys, yes, I'm going to reiterate. Links are below the video to donate to Mandy's Sanctuary Black Sheep Retreat. The reason for that is because YouTube will take a cut from that, and we don't want that to happen. And stop it, Danny. Anyway, we don't want YouTube to take a cut. We want every single penny to go to the sanctuary. All links are below the video. Look below the video that you're watching right now.
Leave
and everybody that's here, thank you so much for being here. But you can find all the links: Venmo, PayPal, whatever else, Patreon, you can do you can be a Patreon. Don't you have Patreon?
Yep. I do.
Yep,
I didn't add that to the links, but I can send that. It's a Patreon.
No, I think I have it under the video. So
okay. Yeah, Patreons are greatly appreciated for our monthly costs as well.
Okay, so yes, guys, seriously, Mandy needs this to save these animals. Help her get this property. All links are below the video. I'm going to say that last time, below the video. And well, it's not the last time. I'll say it later. But
well, I'll second that. I'll second that. Please donate.
Bitches.
Donate.
Drink up, bitches. All right, happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños.
By the way, everyone, any donation made in the next 10 minutes, Danny will double. Danny will double it.
Did you see that?
Have you seen my white-eared elephant impression?
He'll double it by showing his ass.
Oh God, no.
Look.
That is all kinds of wrong, Danny.
Nothing.
If I can answer just Marley's question, who Amanda Washburn is, that's my full name.
Yes, that's Amanda Washburn. Yes.
Yeah, and for security, we did have some other security issues when I was doing activism here. So my Facebook name is Vara, but my full name is actually Amanda Washburn.
Don't worry, she's not a fugitive. She hasn't robbed some gold bullion from Washington and run off to Mexico. That's not what it's all about. But what I need you people to do is donate a bit of money. Empty your penny jars, right? Just a few quid. Just donate it, please.
Every penny will go.
Stacey, shut up! I'm talking for a minute.
Fuck off.
How dare you? It's bad enough having Mooncat on.
The breathing doesn't help, Mark. The breathing doesn't help. Go for it. Go for it, Danny.
Listen,
go for it.
Donate, please. Because not only are you helping the animals, not only are you helping Mandy, you are lining the nest of a beautiful experience in Mexico where you can visit a sanctuary, you can learn to cook, you can learn to set up your own micro sanctuary, you can interact with the animals, you can sample some of Mandy's vegan cooking. You've got a holiday there, folks, so throw a bit of money in, invest in your futures now. Thank you.
Thank you. And what's also great is I'm really in the middle of tourist town, so not only can you spend the day here at the sanctuary, but you can go swimming in the sinkhole, the cenotes, which are open sinkholes, beautiful, beautiful cave systems. You can go to the beach, you can go to the ruins, you can go scuba diving,
and you are a certified scuba diver, so you know how to show them.
I am I'm a scuba instructor. Unfortunately, my shop closed after COVID. They couldn't make it through. But
the thing is, as a tourist who wants to go scuba diving, you've got the knowledge.
I do. Yes. Oh, yeah. And I can also help plan your vacation. That'll be another service that I'll add as
You're
well.
You're right in between Cancun and Playa del Carmen, two of the major places.
Yeah, so it's really a great location.
It's just a perfect place.
Everything is within basically an hour, more or less.
Have you ever been to Mexico, Mark?
Mexico? Hold on. What can it can't be a serious question, Dan. I mean, I can see it in your face right now. I mean, you're asking me a question, and there's got to be some underlying sort of thing to it, like I don't know. It's just a kind of insult. Come on, just get it over with. No, Dan, I haven't been to Mexico.
Why not?
I'm waiting.
It was just a question.
It was just a question.
Why not?
Because
it is a beautiful area.
He's done there, and he's on the booze. He's on the booze,
and it's him. It was just a question, Mark.
I don't trust him.
I'll tell you what, it's
that's not fair. I only want drinkers on here.
Roger Yates donated. He probably donated in euros.
All right, I'm looking at new comments. I'm sorry.
And
Roger
Marley,
Yates.
okay.
I'm looking
So,
up. I'm trying to scroll up, guys. I'm sorry. You gotta understand that all things.
I would just like to point out to
I
everybody,
don't see
normally
that.
Stacey is very, very good at hosting her streams.
Thank you
It's
so
just
much,
because
Marley.
Fuck you.
it's the alcohol.
Do you know, Mark?
it's making
I'm loving watching her fall apart. I'm just sat here with a tub of olives now. Just
Are you
me got me
seriously
mood.
saying that I'm falling apart?
No, I think you're getting better.
I'm trying to see. The way I look at it is,
Why are your teeth so white, Stacey?
because they're fake.
Oh.
Well done, GVG. Well done.
I'm not ashamed. You know where I got my teeth done?
Mexico! Yes! There you go, that's a reason for you to go over there, Mark. Get those yellow dentures
All
sorted
right,
out.
there we go. I found it. Okay.
These are all my own yellow teeth, I'll have you know,
Thank
Danny.
you so
Thank
much, Roger.
you. Thank you, Roger. Thank you so much, Roger. I appreciate it. We appreciate
And also, Marley said he sent another 50. Thank you so much. And I have everybody's names listed, so I'm going to add you all to the raffle, which I'm going to choose from on my my Sanctuary's live stream. I have a bowl ready to go here.
Oh, I was going to say, though, Dan, I can't have whiter teeth, though. I've only just managed to get the white balance right on my camera. If I threw white teeth in the situation,
I'm not ashamed of my
hours
teeth.
and hours.
Okay, you know what? The reason I got
like
my
your
teeth
teeth.
and the reason I got all my friends, all my Mexican vegan friends, is I actually went to Mexico to get my teeth before I started being an organizer for AV. Okay?
Okay, calm down. Calm down now.
No, you pissed me off. I'm gonna tell it now.
Give him it.
So I went to Mexico to get my teeth. And that was a hard thing for me to do, but I had to do it because you know how much my teeth would have cost me here in the United States? $30,000.
Oh, you're joking?
No, I'm not joking.
That's crazy.
You know what cost me in Mexico?
$7,000
with a 2-week vacation.
50 cents.
$15,000.
That's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, Mexico is known for medical tourism.
What about hair? Did they do hair transplants in Mexico?
I think
They do, but not miracles,
do.
Danny.
But yeah, I actually had a friend come visit in May, and he went to get dental surgery because of the price difference. So for me, I've had a cavity filled with X-rays. It was $40, and that's no insurance out of pocket. And I had a root canal for $150 with X-rays too. So
sweetie, after you get a root canal, it's all over. But
I've just sent you $6.54. So put me in that thing in your hat, Mandy.
In the raffle? Okay, great.
It's a good exchange rate actually, from pounds to dollars. You get more dollars for the English pound.
Great.
So English people, donate now.
Yeah, actually, English pound is worth more than $1.
No, the dollar's worth more than £1.
No, I think it's opposite.
No, I donated £5 then, and Mandy will get $6.54.
Okay, well,
means the
bitch,
pound's
you
worth more,
donated
then.
some money. That's fine.
That means the
you want
pound's
a
worth
crown?
more.
Don't get angry with me now. Don't start getting drunk angry, because you've red wine too quick.
Am I thinking this wrong?
And
But
it's
if you've got,
stained your plastic teeth.
Oh my god! If you've got lesser pounds, then there is dollars. Does that not mean that the pound is stronger than the dollar?
What if you get? Oh, I don't know. Does it?
Yeah.
If you get, of course. Sorry, Stacey, you're right. The pound is stronger.
Oh, all the insults and the jibes and the thinking you're all that, and you've made yourself look a fool.
No, you're making me look a fool, because people probably would have just flicked right past and forgot about it.
I'm joking.
So I have to give my vegan game.
Mandy's like, I gotta leave now.
I have to give them lunch, and I am going live on my I am going live on my Sanctuary Facebook and Instagram, which is Black Sheep Retreat, or facebook.com/BlackSheepRetreat Sanctuary. And I'm doing ask any questions and fundraising as well. So So I do have to go give everybody lunch because I think somebody asked about that.
Can I ask one more
thank you
question
so
before you go?
Yeah.
Obviously, this is the initial funding to get the sanctuary up and running. Is there any way? Obviously, it's going to be an ongoing expense, which is going to be quite high. Is there any way that people can make a regular donation and set that up to make sure that your ongoing costs are supported, so they can just join the Patreon? Is that right? Is that what it is?
Yes.
And that link is below this video.
Or if you prefer, I have some people who just monthly or weekly send me Venmo or PayPal and just do it
better
consciously.
setting it up so you don't forget.
Yeah, to set it up to not forget, then Patreon. And that's patreon.com/BlackSheepRetreat Sanctuary. And my Facebook is the same link, facebook.com/BlackSheepRetreat Sanctuary. But I also posted a link tree, and that link tree has all of my donation links as well.
Awesome.
And my website and my Facebook and everything. So thank you guys so much. Oh,
thank you, Mandy. Thank you so much for being here. I know that you took time out of your day to do this, and I know you have a lot of animals out there waiting for you. And I know Regan is going to be a pissy bitch, and
they are very good with time. And if I keep them waiting for their veggies, yeah, they're
Vegan
not
guys
happy.
donated. Vegan guys donated, and yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking at this. Money is sent. I'm trying to scroll up. I'm sorry.
I'm also scrolling up. I have Roger, Vegan Lynn Cat. Thank you so much. And
thank you guys, everybody that's donated so far. We are not done. We are going to party on. But
thank you guys so much.
It's very unlikely, but if for some reason I do win, could you please set my prize to Stacy as a birthday present?
Oh, that's sweet. Of course.
You cheapskate.
Well,
you
cheapskate. Somebody needs to be nice to Stacy on her birthday. And it's not going to be you, is it, Dan?
You could send her something now. You could send her something now. You could.
What?
Oh my God.
What? Go on. Give me an example of what I could send.
Some crocheted nipple tassels that Cherise.
I mean, we do.
One goes one way, one goes the other way. We can't get them both together.
Sweetie, I can do that with a lit match. I worked at a strip club for 10 years.
What do you think, though? Because you got this vegan mooncat here, which is crochet, but he does have this little hat on.
Hold on a minute, Mark. Hold on a minute. Mark, stop. Stacey's just said something epic, and I want to see this. She used to. I said to get some nipple tassels for her to swing round one way and then the other, and she said she used to do it with lit matches. I want to see this.
That is impressive.
It is impressive. What the hell are you talking about, Stacey?
How did they get attached? I'm confused.
I think that would be. I think that would be a pay. What is that?
Pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a pay-per-view, won't it?
Only now.
Yeah, fans only. Yeah.
Fans only. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's more like niche.
You know what? I might be 50.
Bye, Mandy.
But my tits are still in the same place
I hope
they
I don't
were
miss
when
anything.
they were 20.
Believe me, if the matches come out, this is getting posted everywhere.
Right, I'm sure I'll see.
Oh my God,
this is I'm sure I'll see it.
I can't
Thank you guys
erase
so much
this.
for having me on. I'm going to go give lunch to everybody impatiently waiting.
All right, I love you, Mandy. Thank you
And
so
I'm
much.
looking forward to seeing you. Thank you, everybody, for the donations. I really, really appreciate it. And I will contact you if you are the winner, or I'll ask Steve C how to contact you. And I really appreciate it. Like they said, every little bit counts in order to secure the sanctuary. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Mandy.
Thanks, Mandy. Bye.
Have a good rest of your live. Enjoy your drinks.
All right.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
All right. That was a dig.
Right. Were them fucking matches?
So then. Oh.
I'm trying to. There you go.
Good job she weren't doing some match tricks then, is it? When you brought her back on.
Stacey, if everyone in the chat does $100 in the next half an hour, will you do the trick?
No. If they do $1,000.
Yes. Come on, people.
If they do it, all right.
If they do $1,000, I'll do a helicopter with a lit match.
I have no shame. if I did it for 10 years, so yeah, if there is some proof that from this stream we raise $1,000, I will show you lit matches off my nipples.
Great. Awesome, Stacey. That's immense.
I have no problem with that.
No, even though.
Why should I have a problem with that? You know what? I saw a post today of a person that said she was upset that she had a pooch, and she was recovering from eating disorder.
She had a pooch.
This girl is like, I don't know, 70 pounds.
A pooch.
And she was upset she had a pooch. And I said, do you know you're triggering me? Because I feel like I'm now a fucking obese bitch.
I'm getting confused. Did you say pooch? Does that not mean like a dog?
Pooch means belly.
Ah, right. Okay.
You have like I have. Shut up, Danny.
I admire when people go to absolute extremes just to sort out stuff for the animals. You know, like moving to Mexico or lighting matches and spinning them on your nipples, or even people like. I mean, I was so impressed the other day. I mean, some people may say, "Oh, that's disgusting," or "You shouldn't be doing that." But when the vegan Booty said that she opened her OnlyFans page just so she could get the donations to enable to carry on being there for the animals, and I thought it was fairly empowering. Really, it's not something that I could do. I'd go in negative money, but it's like to do that just so you can be there as much for the animals as possible. I thought was amazing, to be honest.
I mean, if you overfeed a dog, I suppose it would be a poochy pooch, wouldn't it?
Oh God! Can somebody please come on here?
Anybody, just stop speaking to each other.
Listen.
Can someone please come on? I don't even care if it's Roger Yates.
Vegan Gay says, "How drunk is Stacey? Because I went away for 5 minutes."
She's kicking into full gear. I like it. I like full gear, Stacey. It's amazing. It's.
Do you like me? Do you like me drunk? Because
I like you anyway. You can be drunk or not drunk, and you're still awesome. So there we go.
Vegan Pixie Warrior, scroll up. I'll post the link, Stacey. Vegan Pixie Warrior wants to come.
Where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? Oh shit!
Oh
Christ! Not this again.
Yeah, see, here we go again.
Come on, Danny. Didn't you do this last time?
Him the link.
Right, one
give
second.
You got it. That's why I have Danny on here. That's
what is the point in having him on?
This is why I have Danny on here, because he's such a mug and he'll do anything I say.
You got to earn your keep, Dan.
Yeah, I show him my pooch when I'm off screen, and then I put lighted matches on my nipples and swing them around one way, and then I swing them around the other way, and he'll do anything for me. Right, hang on 1 second.
Like you're a little jealous.
Can we? Can we have like comments in the chat to say what accent do you think Dan just did? I'm going for Welsh.
Oh boy! Oh.
It could be Welsh.
No,
or
Welsh is all that is.
He can do a great. Welsh.
I think we should try and get
a Welsh accent.
Right, it's in the chat.
Streams all the time.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
It's not.
Nope, don't see it.
Yep, I've just put it in now. So whether it's delayed in it.
It's not there.
I'll put it in the private chat then.
Do it, Dan.
Right, it's in the private chat, Stacey. There we go. Again.
All right.
Again.
I'm like getting really turned on.
Excuse me.
Oh, that should fix that situation for you, Stacey.
Ellie, what did you drink? Half a beer.
Oh,
I mean, where you get drunk on half a beer.
Guys, seriously, can anybody see this?
Vegan Gays, you do Welsh. Every time I'm in your stream, you do a Welsh accent. I don't know why you're saying you don't. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. You're really good at it.
Are you talking about Vegan Gay? I'm missing something.
Go in the private chat. Look for
I got it.
the link.
I got it. I saw it.
Look for the
Ellie,
link.
what did you
This
think?
is my. This is my.
I hear
He's
you
going-
were hanging out with famous people, Dan, recently. Is that anything you're allowed to say, or if speaking?
No, I'm on NDA, so I can't speak.
Just to say, Dan's been hanging out with famous people, and that's all I can say. Then I won't say any more.
Yes, but can I say that there's one particular guy I've been talking to, and he's been doing videos about racism, right? And I'm gonna talk to him and talk to him about his racism video. I'm gonna go on about racism, and then I'm gonna hit him with the speciesism on Monday tomorrow.
Bam!
I'm gonna hit him with that.
Boom.
I'm gonna see. Yeah, I'm hoping he might even let me videotape it. We don't know yet, but
That would be
yeah.
good. Is this one of the big name people?
He's a fairly big name, yeah. Casualty. He was on Casualty. He was on
okay.
Coronation Street. It was a.
These are TV shows for anyone outside.
She's going
the UK.
wild. I've just put the link in the chat. Put the
Come on,
link in
Vegan
the chat,
Gaze, you come on as
Stacey.
well. Do the accent. Do the accent. Come on.
What? Who's getting? Wait, I don't understand this. Oh dear. Hopefully, it won't get me banned. I missed
So
something.
you were saying, Stacey, you're not wearing makeup in something to do with that vegan teacher. What's this
Yeah,
about then?
no. In honor of that vegan teacher, I'm not wearing makeup.
Which vegan
Does she not
teacher?
normally wear it
I don't-
herself?
all right, I'm trying to hide these comments. All right, there we go.
Right, put it there again.
This I love Miss Katie, but she's so pissed off about hair dyeing and makeup, and it's like I'm not wearing makeup now.
I would
You
like.
know-
Why?
I would like to say though, Stacey, the last 15 minutes of your stream with that vegan teacher were the best times of my life.
Yes! Yes!
What happened? I don't remember.
Yes! It was so good.
Epic. Anyone
What
who's
did
not
I
watched that,
do?
go see it.
Please
You
tell
called
me.
her out. You called her out, totally. And hold on a minute. Why are you not wearing makeup? Because that vegan teacher said you
No,
shouldn't wear makeup.
I'm not. I'm not wearing makeup just simply because I'm hungover.
Well, that's the time
But
to wear makeup,
I'm
isn't it?
saying I'm doing it in honor of her.
Even though I must admit, I mean, I made a video about that vegan teacher, and it was calling her out about something, which I won't mention, but it's definitely something I thought she needed calling out about. But then, about 3 trolls told me it was a good video, so I took it down again, because I'm thinking to myself, if the trolls like it, I've made a mistake. And then I actually did think to myself afterwards, I thought, you're a bit of a jerk there, Mark. You've made a video about that vegan teacher. For
Yes,
something
Marley,
that
you can
was
join.
Negative. But when was the last time you made a video saying all the positive things that she does? You know, I mean, actually, I did make one, but but I should. Why do that? She does way more positives, in my opinion. Now I've watched more of her than the negatives. So I'm not saying she's everyone's cup of tea, but I do think that she does do some good. No,
No,
Where are you going with this, Matt?
I love that.
that was it.
vegan teacher.
I was just
I
calling
love
myself a
Miss
jerk
Try
Katie.
not-
making a video.
You're trying not to dig yourself a hole, aren't you?
No,
I
I
mean-
was in that. I put myself in the hole because I realised.
Can we not all talk over each other?
I put myself in the hole, Dan, because I just thought it was, if somebody's doing like 70% positive and 30% negative, then maybe I should really be making more
I mean,
of the videos about
we
the
don't.
positives than the
We
negatives.
don't
really.
have. We don't have to like people, do we? We don't
No.
have to like people. I mean, I cope with you after
Yeah.
copious amounts of drink, Mark.
Yeah,
and,
well,
like,
I am turning into alcohol.
I know you're very sort of, you're very needy. I've got to sort of like talk with you most days because like I'm paying your wages now because you're on the dole.
No,
I'm
I've got a
actually
job.
paying.
I was
I'm
out
actually
of
paying
work for
your
4 weeks,
wages
Dan.
now.
I was out of work for 4 weeks, Dan. Let's not get
Yeah.
carried away.
4 weeks of my wages gone. 4 weeks of
claim
a
any-
percentage of my
how can
wage
it be your
to pay
wages? I
you
wouldn't
to
pay
pay
your
your.
money.
And I wouldn't mind. You just like blow it all away, going on the cash things at Blackpool Pleasure
we
Beach
got a
and
couple of
riding
people
roller
on
coasters.
here.
I like
Fuck
the slot
you
machines,
guys.
Dan. Sorry, I like
Shut
them.
up.
I like those push coin ones, mate, and like nudging them.
What,
Hello.
You go for the silver ones or the 2
Oh, is it Fern? Is it Fern Cotton?
I'm in.
It's Fern Cotton. Can you hear me
we
okay?
have Vegan Pixie Warrior and Marley on here. Let's go.
Hello.
Hi, Marley. Hi,
everyone.
Marley.
I've been wanting to do this forever.
I don't know why, but I was expecting a big Jamaican Rastafarian to come on when I saw Marley. I don't know why.
Grumpy.
What?
You're so racist.
That's what's racist about that, Bob Marley. I thought I'm ADHD. This is what ADHD do. He puts pictures in my mind and I just act on it out of impulse.
Stereotyping.
Hey, you know what? I chose this name too.
I'm joking.
I chose this name.
I just dropped my vape and I'm drunk and I'm freaking out.
Do the match trick, Stacey. Do the match trick.
I found it. Shut up.
Vegan Gay says Marley has a lovely voice.
Why is Vegan Pixie Warrior not showing her face?
Well, Ellie, you should join the stream too.
Vegan Pixie Warrior's not showing her face because I bet she's like just sat there with a cigar and a pint of Guinness in the garden, like with a pair of baggy knickers on that are really dirty and a grey bra. I reckon that's why she's not showing her face.
No, what it is, I've been out all day in the heat doing street activism, and I don't
care.
Very pleasant
Show
right
your
now.
face. I'm showing my face without any makeup.
We haven't got any makeup on. We have got no makeup on, and we're here. Yeah, so you show your face.
Annie's wearing a little bit of eyeliner.
We love you.
What?
Honestly,
we love you.
It's not the best angle because I haven't got my special desk up, and I am sat in my pair of pants, so no one needs to see that.
Yes, we want to see it. Stacey's doing a matching nipple trick, so
maybe you could go inside the two.
Say that again.
She's got COVID. Stacey's got COVID. Look, she's got it.
Don't say things like that, Grumpy.
What? Marley, it's really nice to meet you, by the way.
Yeah, hi, Marley.
It's really nice to meet you as well, Dan.
Don't say that. You'll make his head swell.
Marley,
you've never watched my channel before.
So what do you want to... Hey, shut up, everybody.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's like
Marley,
that.
what would you like to say?
I honestly don't know. I just like listening to all of you guys.
You just what?
Oh, that is so cute, Marley. Thank you for saying that. I know what she means. It's so nice to listen to just other people chat who are vegan. It's great. I get you totally on that one.
It depends on who they are. To be fair,
it doesn't matter who they are. To be fair, and I know what you're getting at, Vegan Pixie Warrior.
So what is it? What is it about the stream that you want to come on and talk?
Well, I know you guys are fairly small YouTube channels. In general, but
easy.
I feel like it's a community. It's a community. We can chat to each other even in comments.
I only have 200,
and all know each other.
So go ahead.
I'm Mathis.
I'm sorry, Marley.
I've got a Mathis channel.
Marley, I'll admit it. We're a small YouTube channel.
Yeah, we're tiny.
I'm not so big-headed that I can
you know what? You've got big balls. Come on here, and you know what? This is exactly how I started. Is that I one day said, you know what? I'm not going to be just commenting. I'm going to go on somebody's channel and I'm going to be on their channel like you're doing right now. Mm-hmm. And I built my channel and I only have 225 followers. You might get 1,000, but that's how I built my channel. That's how I started doing this. So thank you for being here. So tell me,
Mark,
are you vegan? Are you vegan?
Yes.
Okay, yes. And what made you vegan?
A first-year university course. I was taking sustainability course. Someone shouted out the word vegan. I had no idea what that word was. I grew up in a small town, so it wasn't even said by anyone.
Where are you from?
I'm from Delta in British Columbia. It's kind of a region, I guess you say. There's a few towns within it, but it's very small.
British Columbia, is it like Canada or something?
Yeah, it's in Canada. It's below Vancouver. It's right by the border to the US.
Okay, so you. All right, tell me again. So. Yeah, I'm drunk. Shut up.
Yeah, they just shouted out the word vegan, I had no idea what that was, and I was in sustainability course, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a bit of research. I had the university library I could look up, and I just kept on researching it for a few months, and then I decided to go vegan.
Molly, how long have you been
That's
vegan?
awesome.
About 4 years from February.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow. Nice.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. So you did it on your own. You did it from your own research.
Yeah, I didn't have any support, so it was interesting.
I didn't have any support when I went vegan either.
No, me
so,
neither.
you know, that's awesome.
What would you say to that person that shouted the word vegan? What would you say to them if you could meet them now?
I don't know what they were talking about in class.
Would you know? Would you say thank you for them shouting the word vegan? Because otherwise, if they hadn't, you might not have. Well, you might have eventually, but you know, that wouldn't have been the pivotal moment for you going vegan.
Yeah, I probably would have thanked them. I probably actually knew them in my other courses. It's just I didn't know who said it. Like it was out of my vision range, so I had no clue who that person was.
No, but if you could meet them and say something to them, what would you say?
They changed my whole life,
Yeah.
my whole outlook. I just had no idea that any of it was going on.
So how have you found people around you? Since you did, and what about your family? I mean, how old are you now? 24?
23. Yeah.
23?
Yeah.
So how have your friends reacted? How has it affected your life? The negatives and the positives?
My best friend and their family, they kind of understand me a bit more than my normal family.
I get that.
My sisters are fairly accepting. They've changed to be a bit more plant-based, but they're really stuck on the ethics, and I can't change that because they're kind of like the rest of my family. They don't want to look at anything that I've looked at. They're just not open to even researching any of it. So it's been rough.
I can imagine.
I'd just like to say, sorry to butt in, but vegan gays, you need to join this car crash, please. There's no way you're escaping this. Now get your ass on here. Marley really wants to meet you, by the way, so I think
it's not a car crash, it's a trash carcass.
It's a trash car crash. It's a trash car crash.
You know what? I'm not even reading the.
I know you're not. I know you're not,
I'm not
mate. I know you're
reading
not.
these comments. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
guys.
We'll take it from here. Just sit back, relax. We've got this.
That's why I brought you on, because it's like.
What? Hold on a minute. Rewind. So you brought on Grumpy Vegan Grandad because I'm going to get pissed and I'm going to fall to pieces and let him take the reins. Is that what you brought me on for? Thank you very much.
Exactly.
It's nice to be wanted, isn't it? Though, come on.
Come on.
Nice to be needed, isn't it, Grumpy?
So,
yeah. It's I'm loving sitting. I'm loving sitting on this PVC seat when it's 95 degrees out there. The sun's shining. Yeah, there's nothing I love more than sitting here in front of my computer, sweating me nunchuckers off, listening to trash talk trash.
Hey, you know, it's not that big a sacrifice. I mean, the lady who was on before. She's moved to bloody Mexico. You have to sit on a chair for a bit. Stop moaning.
She can bring it all back if she does the match trick.
Animals are in trucks suffering in this heat at the moment, and you're moaning about.
Yeah, exactly. You've seen my post.
Perspective. Come on.
Yeah, you've seen my post on Instagram, haven't you? Thank you for that. Thanks for reminding me that.
But I'm just letting you know.
You have, because you liked it, so stop lying.
Oh, she's gone.
Where's she gone? Oh, she's gone. Yes.
It's the matches.
She's left a comment on the look. She's left a comment on the screen. Trash. Take the comment off the screen.
She probably just needs a break.
What does she mean with the matches though?
I assume that there's several matches around each nipple, and as she rotates them,
does she stick them
like
in
a little Catherine wheel?
Can you stick them in the end?
Oh, please don't put that vision in my head. Now
is it like a little hole?
Doing it.
Honestly, I have a very different image in my head.
What have you got in your head, Marley?
It just seems very like you would normally hold a match in a matchbox, and then it just seems manual, and then something you wear.
How? What? She just sticks match.
I don't know.
Matchboxes.
A bit like what's it called? What was she called? Madonna corn bra with. Am I thinking?
I don't know.
I'm assuming there's some kind of special apparatus for this. You can't just like, super glue matchsticks to your nipples. It's not going to work.
That would hurt you.
Yeah,
Mark, what sort of circles do you circulate in?
What happens? What happens if she's passed out and the stream just stays up?
I don't know.
Okay, actually.
It will just stay up until tomorrow morning. It's like she's
Subscribe to Grumpy Vegan Grandad now for exciting content and animal rights information. Hey, listen, guys.
To Fern Cotton for plant-based recipes.
I've just realised I can't show the screen now. But what do you guys think? I don't know whether Marley, what's happened in Sainsbury's is they've got some vegan ready meals, okay, and they've had to recall them. They've sold thousands of these ready meals to vegans, and apparently, they've got pork. Is it? I'll give the proper acronyms. They've got pig, cow's tip milk, and chicken periods in it by accident. How do you do that by accident in a vegan ready meal? And how does that fare?
Like poisoning. It just sounds like poisoning.
Well,
like,
it is poisoning.
Yeah, because if someone has a deathly allergy, could be life or death. It's no joke.
Yeah, but the thing is, even if you haven't got an allergy, okay. A little while ago, I ate a Greg's steak bake, a real steak bake with real cow flesh and sinew in it. And I only ate 50% of it, but I did get a swelled stomach for about 3 or 4 hours after, and it wasn't pleasant sitting in my drama class. So yeah, it can have a really bad effect on people.
You don't have the dodgy, evil strains of bacteria living in your gut to digest that kind of stuff anymore. You've only got the good. What was it? Is it the Bacteroides ones, which are the bad ones, and the Prevotella strains? This is what Paul always tells me. So I assume that you didn't have enough of the bad bacteria to digest such horrible stuff.
So this is the news article. A major supermarket vegan's lasagna ready meal has been pulled from shelves after it was found to contain beef, pork, and dairy. Now I don't know about you guys, but how many people, when you buy a ready meal, you don't shove it in the fridge, like you pretty much, it's for that day or for a couple of days after. So I'm just wondering how long a use by date of the 17th of July was packed with a filling for the chain's bolognese melt. This was meant to contain pork, beef and milk, posing as a health risk to anyone allergenic to these ingredients. Just absolutely ridiculous.
I know it's terrible and it's atrocious and it's horrible, but I'm a bit of one, and don't get me wrong, if I'd got one of those meals, I would have been, and I feel for anyone who's got them, but I think at the end of the day, we do realise, though, nothing's perfect in the world, and mistakes are going to happen in every aspect of life.
Yeah,
and, it wasn't done intentionally, I wouldn't have thought, so it's hard to, I mean, they shouldn't have been selling those products in the first place, so they shouldn't have been there to pack them, but in there, but it's a little...
Yeah, but I mean, Mark, hold on a minute. Like Marley said, Mark, sorry to interrupt, but like Marley said, if it had been some sort of nut in there, and somebody had died,
Yeah, I'm just wondering how such a mistake can occur, though. My instant reaction is saying, mistakes happen, and sort of like, they need to correct whatever it was done, but I don't think they should be like beaten into oblivion about it. But then, like you say, not only are they putting stuff into food which people have made a moral choice not to eat, you can also have the allergy aspects of it. So again, they need to be held accountable. But some people are going, I like boycott, like is it Sainsbury's? Some people will go, I'm boycotting Sainsbury's forever. That's what they do with their vegan products. I'm never going to support them again, blah, blah, blah. But it was probably and hopefully just a one-off, which will never occur again. And if we stop shopping for our vegan products from them now, because some kind of protest that they've done this, then they're going to be less inclined to have vegan products, surely. You see where I'm going with that anyway?
So are you thinking that they just put a regular lasagna in the wrong package?
It sounds like what they're saying. It sounds like what they're saying. I mean, they're going to correct that and hopefully pay more attention to that in future for many reasons. But I don't think this should... what I'm trying to say is I don't think this should discourage us from shopping at that shop in the future and reducing the demand for their vegan products because we're afraid they may do it again. Because I'm sure they'll really tighten things up and hopefully it won't occur again. But throughout the years, even if you don't...
You're right, Stacey.
Even if you don't include veganism, these things... Oh.
Stacey, are you okay?
Hello, Stacey.
Stacey.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry.
Are you
I'm
okay?
Listening. I'm listening. I'm
Oh,
trying.
okay.
I'm trying to
Drink some water, darling.
Drink some black coffee.
No, black coffee's the worst thing. Water.
No,
Yeah.
sweetie. I'm trying to read comments, and my eyesight is so bad.
Maybe
I'm
it's
trying
a
to
bit dark.
read
Get some
comments
matches.
And listen to
Matches.
people at the same time. I'm sorry. I should have taken myself off the stream. I just
Don't worry, it's fine.
no.
Go and get some
I'm
water
happy
then.
with you guys.
Oh, we're gonna see Grumpy Vegan Grandad Smalls again.
I'm just tired.
Get his pants out.
What?
Grumpy Vegan Grandad's missus is doing the laundry in the background. Does she even know that she's live
No,
on YouTube
you know what?
at the moment?
I'm so happy.
Christine,
that
do you know
you're
you're
here,
live?
And I'm so happy that Marley
Give us a wave.
was
Give us a
felt-
wave.
felt confident enough to come on here, and because I've seen her in comments, and I think this is just awesome that she's come on here.
I just want to say to vegan gays, yes, I will tuck you into bed.
See, I'm not keeping up with the comments, and I can't. My eyesight isn't good enough, and it's stressing
Yeah,
me
but
out.
you're 50 now, aren't you, love? You know what I mean?
Fuck
You're
you,
getting
I'm
on.
52, baby. 52.
52. Yeah. It's,
And,
That's why
I
Grumpy's
just-
here. You know,
no
Grumpy, you
makeup.
sort these
No
comments out.
makeup. Fuck you, bitches.
yeah, but
Amazing.
I can't do anything with the comments, can I? I'm
I was
like,
going to say,
I'm not.
Marley, did you see what I said it in a roundabout kind of way, but you see what I mean? Is accidents do occur. It's not ideal, but you know, but it shouldn't affect us buying from them in the future. Encouraging vegan products within that store is where, in my convoluted way, I was trying to say.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Mark,
yeah.
it's
But
a dangerous mistake, mate.
I
It is,
think
but you make them
it's
all the
okay
time.
to be hesitant and careful. You know, you might just want to avoid that one particular item at the
Yes,
store,
I
and
get
of
you.
course support the other things in Sainsbury's. I don't know much about how the supermarket works. I don't live in the UK,
I mean,
but you know, just do a
there
bit
wasn't.
of research into it and kind of make a decision for yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing you could do.
There was an incident not long ago. I say not long ago, but time's flying now. I think it could have been like, it was before I was vegan anyway. I think it was 6-7 years ago. And they found out that the horse meat had actually gone into certain
Oh, that was
foods.
more than 6 or 7 years ago. I was still
Was
living
it?
in Plymouth. That was, yeah.
That was
So
a while
I was
ago,
still
right?
living in Plymouth. Dan and I had been together for 8 years. So it was probably like 10 years ago now that they had the horse meat in the food.
Scandal, yeah. And that hit them
It's a
hard
scandal.
as well.
When I went to France before I was vegan, I tried to get hold of horse meat because I wanted to try it. Because I'm one of those people that I want to try everything, like once.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm exactly
Yeah.
the same. I'm exactly the same.
Are you serious? I would never, ever. I don't know. That's an American thing, I guess.
Well,
Yeah, but Iceland, the new Iceland started selling ostrich meat. What else did they sell?
do they sell kangaroo?
Kangaroo meat.
I've eaten kangaroo. Yeah, you can get kangaroo in the UK.
They sold it in my town for like a new butcher shop that opened up. We didn't have one before. We didn't have anything
What
in
did
our town.
kangaroo meat taste like?
No
It tasted like venison.
It's,
Like
I mean,
like Bambi's
Well, what
mum.
does venison taste like?
It's kind of like steak, but a bit softer.
It's softer and sweeter. Kind of like this is gonna. I don't like talking about this, but to be honest, like I was way into a game meat. I loved like pheasant and venison. That was what I liked to eat. And venison like kind of melted. It's a very sweet meat.
you into gay meat?
Game.
I,
If I was
Oh,
into
right, game meat.
I'd be watching your
I
TV show
remember
over there, wouldn't I, mate?
I tasted venison when I was about 18. I remember as a boyfriend that had it,
Rebecca, I want to see you.
and I thought it was gross.
You can't,
Am I not-
mate.
are
You
you
can't.
not
No one
hearing
is to
me,
do
or are
that.
you just talking over me?
No, we can
He's
hear
just
you.
grumpy. He doesn't.
Oh,
he ignores
sorry.
everyone. He's an idiot.
Sorry, Trash. You know what I mean? Just think of me as the vegan teacher and just go on.
You are the
kill
vegan
me.
teacher, but can I just talk?
Yeah,
So,
sure you can.
yeah,
I don't know whether you
anyway,
can.
so-
Can you talk without slurring
I
your words?
forgot my thought. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you were talking about venison.
Venison.
No, I had venison when I was about 19, I had a boyfriend that had it in his refrigerator, and he made it. And I remember thinking that it was gross at the time. I remember thinking, this is a baby. And I even knew it then. I don't know why it made the connection.
Is venison automatically a baby? I thought it was just deer.
Not venison. I'm sorry. Veal is what I meant to say.
Oh, veal.
I'm sorry.
See, vegan guys' comment.
Veal is what I meant to say.
Veal.
Yeah,
I never had
meant
veal.
to say veal.
I never had veal because I just didn't, even like as an animal eater and abuser, I didn't like the way that veal were, treated and brought up, and that they were young, and yeah.
So now I'm trying to figure out the comments and how to get this off of here. There.
You've done it. Sweet.
So so veal. I'm sorry, veal. Veal is what I meant to say. And then years later, venison did come on the plate, and I ate it, and I remember it was really sweet. And I remember being really disturbed because the guy I ate it from, he was a hunter. He killed the animal himself, killed them. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Can you put that share screen up, please, Stacey? Put that share screen I've just put up.
Sure.
So, what do you guys think of this? Oakland Zoo begins experimental COVID-19 vaccine programs on its wildlife. The Oakland Zoo has begun a vaccination program to inoculate its highest risk animals from COVID-19. Shut up! With an experimental vaccine that has been authorized by the United States Department of Agriculture. What are they scared of? The Oakland Zoo received its first shipment of the experimental vaccine developed by veterinary pharmaceutical company Zoetis and began to give doses to its tigers, black bears, grizzly bears, mountain lions and ferrets, who were the first animals to receive a vaccine.
Some animals didn't a tiger at a New York Zoo get COVID?
Yeah. The zoo next plans to give doses to primates, including chimpanzees, as well as fruit bats and pigs. Up until now, we have been using public barriers at certain habitats to ensure social distancing. But, I mean, what the hell? It's like we're now having to vaccinate animals because we are keeping these animals in close proximity to us, which is the reason we got COVID-19 in the first place. Well, it's like a magic roundabout of hell.
A year ago, it was like, we have to experiment on animals because we experiment on animals. It's
We kind of just create this wheel of problems.
Yeah, it's ongoing. It's round and round and round.
It's just like the whole announcement that we have a new human variant of the swine flu from pigs. It just came out this year or the year before. I don't know. There's one in China that popped up, and now there's one in the US or somewhere. It's just like they're trying to give vaccines to animals now so they can save money. I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, what are your thoughts, Mike? Mike, what are your thoughts?
I think that's just a picture of him.
He's not even moving. About the vaccination of the animals.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on it, Mike?
I haven't looked into it deep enough to determine whether or not vaccinate. So you did say that they're vaccinating animals against COVID to reduce the spread of it within certain animal populations, but I didn't think animals could. Is that not what you said?
Yeah, they're actually being affected by it. Yeah,
dogs have been getting COVID.
There was a tiger or a lion at New York Zoo that got it last year.
Okay.
And they're saying that cats can have it as well. Like my cats have been all right, but
so we're experimenting on animals to. First of all, the vaccinations are created by in America. We have at least 1 million chickens at all times being paid for by the American government, just to find a vaccine at any given time. Then we are experimenting on animals. On top of that, to find out if the vaccine works.
And it's not even us that they're experimenting.
What's that?
Oh, I'm just saying that they're using different animals to test for a vaccine that's going to be given to humans. So they could be using it.
And now they're gonna, and now they're gonna do this to zoos. That right there, just proves that zoos are nothing but an open air laboratory. I'm sorry, silence.
Sorry, we're listening.
I said
listen to you.
Zoos are an open air laboratory.
Yeah, you never know what they're doing behind closed doors to these animals, do you, really?
But the thing is, you see, what you've got to fathom out, right, is what they're scared of. Now, what they are scared of, right, is this virus going back to the animals, being altered, new variants, and then coming back to humans. And then we're going to alter it, and we're going to make it worse, because what happens with viruses is they find a way to avoid what we do to avoid them. They find a way around it. They're very good at it. And this is why we need, as humans, we needed to get the vaccine in the first place. It's because we can't have people taking this virus on board and letting it genetically modify itself to beat the drugs that we're producing to stop it spreading. And this is what they're scared of. This is what they're scared of. And this is the sort of vicious circle. Instead of saying, whoa, let's just stop farming animals, let's stop eating animals, and these viruses will go away and not come back again. But
yeah, it'll be like 1 in 100 years.
Exactly.
Right?
It's a totally false economy, Marley. It's a total false economy. We're putting plasters on a wound instead of finding out what's causing it in the first place and eradicating that. And it's blindness. And I'm fearful for my kid's future and my grandchild's future. I'm fearful for him because these are happening more and more and more. I mean, what was the gap since the last one? Was it the Ebola? There was foot and mouth. All within the last 30 years.
We had the H1N1, I think.
H1N1.
When I was in high school. Yeah.
And they seem to be happening more and more and more and more often.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to go. I've got to. I can hear Grumpy knew I was distracted when he asked me that question earlier, just to see if I was paying full attention. He's not tricking me in any way. And,
no, I'm not.
Where have you got to go? Where have you got to go? You've been very quiet, me and Kat. You're not usually this quiet.
I know.
Yeah. Where have you got to go? Where exactly are you going?
Into the room next door to speak to my children.
Why? I can't hear them. Where are they?
I can see that Stacey needs a little rest now, so I'm going to bail out. I'm going to let her have some peace.
Guys, do you think that? Seriously? I'm just listening to you. I'm trying. You know what? I'm just trying to. You know, I think I talk about myself too much.
No, you don't, Flash. Your whole channel is about other activists.
Not at all.
No, Trash, you don't.
And I want other people to be able to talk. And if you think that means that I just need a break, it's not. Actually, I need to listen to you.
Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Sit back, relax, Stacey. We've got this.
Now you're gonna make
we'll
me
take it from
Do you
here.
want me to tell a story? Shall I read a story? I'll change it back to Fern and read her.
I want to see your face. I want to see your face.
Yeah, we want to see your face.
Unfortunately, Stacey missed her face. She made a few
There
jokes.
she is.
What's wrong with your face, Rebecca?
I'm all sweaty and I haven't got any makeup on.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
give a
ever
fuck.
wear makeup.
Mark, enjoy your food,
You know
mother.
what, Marley? When I was
brave enough to
20,
come on, and when she wasn't,
Take care,
she
everyone.
wasn't happy with coming.
I'm gonna
Bye,
kick
Miss
You know
myself.
what,
Cat.
guys? I
Bye.
am emotional.
See you all later. Have a
That
great
was
time.
your age.
Bye,
Mark,
bye,
I'm
Stacey.
sorry.
Bye,
Mark,
Marley.
birthday.
thank you for coming on. Thank you.
Love you, bye. When I was your age, Marley, I never used to wear makeup. I am now in my 40s and I definitely need to wear makeup.
Yeah, you do. Definitely.
You don't actually see my eyes in the camera very well, but I actually have fairly large dark circles because I'm anemic. Most people say I do not look attractive. If I could wear makeup, I would.
What?
But personally, I just don't care. I think everyone should be okay with their own bodies.
You don't need to wear makeup. And whoever says that to you, they're just putting out their own insecurities. I've recently been told.
Oh, I know.
I had one video and they said, lol. And I said, what's so funny? They said, your hair, your physique, and your outreach. And then someone else commented on another photo on Instagram, said, oh, look, vegan and still fat.
Yeah, it's just their own insecurities. They want to feel better about themselves or get attention, right? It's never about you. It's always about them.
You're beautiful, Marley. So don't tell.
You are beautiful, Marley.
Well.
I don't know what you're afraid of. What I mean, you talked about being anemic.
Oh yeah, I have a woman's health problem I've had since I was 11. Yeah. I just got diagnosed though because Canada healthcare is really bad.
That's funny because you know what? I grew up in I had my period, I should say, in the late 70s, early 80s, 90s to the 2000s. So, but in the 80s, I was losing so much blood. I was just like in pain, in cramps, in a curled up.
And I bet the doctor said you were okay, right?
Missing school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, same. I missed school because of mine too.
I went to the doctor's
too. It has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with the vegan diet.
No,
I missed school because I was shoplifting.
It's just the doctors didn't care. I went to probably about 7 different doctors over my, from 11 to 23, and
Hi, Liam.
They just don't care. They just don't. I think it's like 10% of women have it, but then not everyone knows.
You want to wait till you go to perimenopause. Oh my God. And that's another reason why I'm not on camera. We've got intense heat at the moment and I've started having hot flushes in the last 2 weeks.
Don't even start with it. Don't even start with the menopause.
We need to talk about it though. I know it's a vegan channel,
I'm just saying, don't even start because
I
went through all of it.
Oh, it's horrible. I'm going through it now. I'm 10 years in.
I'm just turning 52 this week. I've already gone through menopause.
I have. I started when I was 36.
Yeah, I know. So did I. I started when I was 36.
And the thing is,
the hot flashes it feels like if you put your head under a heat lamp.
Yes. Exactly
That's what it feels like. And you're like, oh my God, there's no way to get rid of that.
Why is it called the menopause though? Is it because you pause on men?
Baby, I paused on men 15 years ago. Fuck you.
I don't know, but it can last for 15 years. Whereas, like, when you're going through puberty as a teenager, that can last a couple of years.
I would rock the world.
I would rather go through puberty than go through this at the moment. It's absolutely horrendous.
Well, don't your hormones decrease? I think gradually, and that's why it kind of takes a long time period.
It depends. Some women go through it for a couple of years. Because it's called perimenopause. The menopause actually only lasts for 1 day.
I went through it, honestly, I went through it for about 10 years.
Yeah, I'm almost 10 years in now.
Yeah, my missus is going through it.
Are you serious? Rebecca, you're almost 10 years in and you're only, 46?
I'm 44, thank you very much.
I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
I'll be 45 in November.
You've been going through it?
Since I was 36 years old, yeah, so almost 10 years. Jeez. Almost 10 years in.
So, I started going through it at 42. No, that's not true. Maybe 36.
Yeah. I didn't know I was going through it until I was...
It's hard to tell because you're still having your period, but you're, starting getting these weird things.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. I was 38 when I got diagnosed, and then I looked it up.
See, I never got diagnosed.
I found all the perimenopause symptoms, and I was like, oh, I've actually been going through this for a couple of years now. And it's people don't talk about it. We need to talk about it more. I mean, obviously, this isn't the channel because it's a vegan channel, but we need to talk about it.
I think the vegans and women, and I guess men who have periods, that's also a thing. I think we need to chat about this a bit more.
I'm glad I didn't drink that before you said that, because I would spit it out. What'd you say?
We don't need to repeat that. But I think we need to talk about this more with the community, because I see a lot of other vegans quitting because they get anemic or they have some sort of deficiency, and they don't know what it is. They don't know the issue. And I think if we talk about this as something that happens to a lot of women, which again, we're not taught in the schools, I just think the whole 10% thing, it's actually quite a lot of people. Maybe we could help more people.
Exactly. I keep telling all young women, like, just, you know, how, because there's so many signs of it, like the itchiness. That's my worst thing, is like the not being able to sleep and everything itches, everything, like head to toe.
Everything.
And yes, well, yes, everything.
Your bumhole.
My bumhole, yeah.
Does it?
No, everything, just my back and my,
I must have menopause.
My legs. No, you're just filth. You don't wash enough. That's what your problem is, Grumps. And the not sleeping.
And it's trans.
The lack of sleep. Like, I used to be able to sleep through, well, I've never slept through a bomb going off, but like the loudest noise you could make next to me and you would not be able to wake me up.
Oh,
if a mouse walks across the room and farts, I will be awake in a shot. Now, anything.
Stop feeding mice beans, then. Stop it.
My husband goes to bed later than me, and he walks in the bedroom really quiet, like he tiptoes, and we've got creaky floorboards, and he's really worried, and he tries to be so quiet, bless him, but he always wakes me up, and I'm like, just go to bed. Just go to bed.
You know what? It's so funny, Rebecca, because that's exactly how I've been for the last 8 years. I've been like, stop moving. Stop walking upstairs. Stop just everything. I'm like,
stop breathing.
I'm like,
you're breathing next to me.
I'm like,
Marley,
I like have a fan on me.
This is your future, Marley. How do you feel? How do you feel, Marley? This is your future. Does your future? Your future is these two ladies.
Well, I hope I can do something to manage it. I hope that you guys have found something that works for you as well to maybe help.
I've heard soy milk is good.
Nothing worked for me.
I've heard soy milk is good. Is that not right?
I like. I'm trying to become a dietitian. I'm going through university right now. I'm going to transfer college right now, so hopefully I'll get into the program I want. But I like looking at studies. I like looking at clinical trials when I can. So if there's an issue I'm dealing with, I want to kind of wrap my head around the process.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll find something that works, and maybe I won't. But well,
going vegan definitely helped my mood swings. Like the mood swings are hardly existent anymore. Like I was like crying, angry, and happy in 1 hour. It was just ridiculous, and that's a lot better now. And the magnesium has helped my sleep, but it's still not great. Like I have flax seeds and chia seeds every day, and if I don't have them, then I do notice something. If I miss it for a couple of days, I do notice.
It's just what it is. I mean,
Vegan Linkat says half a cup of soybeans a day, according to Mike the Vegan.
I'm glad you're looking at the.
I love Mike the Vegan.
I can't.
It's actually interesting. I did an experiment a few months ago. Right now I'm on medical treatment from my doctor, and that's helping me way more. But I was having like a block of tofu or half a block of tofu every few days. And I did that for about a month. And I had my first cycle. I had no pain at all.
Oh, that's amazing.
I was crying because I'm usually, going through what Stacey was describing earlier, where I couldn't leave my house. At least for the first few days, or first day or so.
I've been like that. But I'm lucky. I'm currently like, I think 40 days late. So I'm all right at the moment. I skipped one.
I remember being 14 years old and my parents wrapping me up in a blanket and laying me on the couch and just calling into school and telling them I couldn't come in.
I remember one time crawling around my house. That was a really sad day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's really cool that you're doing that.
You're not alone.
I really think it's cool that you're doing that. So is it dietetics that you're doing, or is it the full course? The full course. So it's.
I'm doing nutrition, and then I'll try to transfer into the one university in my province that has the program. I think it's like not every province in Canada has a dietetics program, but I only have one to choose from unless I want to move cross country. But yeah. Sorry, did you say something else, Dan, that I missed? I kind of talked over you.
It's all right. No. I think you pretty much answered it. Because what I was going to say was that there's a lot of nutrition courses here in the UK that aren't actually sort of worth the paper they're written on. It's just sort of a nutritionist sort of they basically just give you the right to use your own judgment, not science. And that's the difference between a dietitian. My phone's going up. 1 second.
I'm going to answer his question when he gets back.
I should have muted that.
Yeah, Dan, actually it's the same in Canada pretty well for the college to transfer in. A lot of the first year nutrition courses are very basic, kind of basic treatment guidelines. And it's very much you use your own judgment with your patient. But it's when you get into the clinical setting with dietetics that it gets more specialized, I guess. You use more psychology.
It's very vague in the UK because I know that I've done reactions to a few TV programs where they've had nutritionists on.
Yeah.
And these nutritionists, and again, they use their own judgment, not science, so they can come on and it was one particular about dairy and saying, oh yeah, dairy, you need it for your calcium, you need it for this and that. But to me, if they'd done a full nutrition dietetic course, they wouldn't be saying that. They'd be saying, no, don't have dairy. Don't have dairy. You know, it causes breast cancer. It causes prostate cancer in men. It messes with your hormones. It's bad for you. Don't drink it. You know, so that's why I asked you the question.
The calcium thing is actually really interesting because my course this semester is the second portion, I guess part 2, for first years. Basically, it said that calcium recommendation be 1,000 milligrams or whatever it is actually an adequate intake, and they don't really have a recommended daily amount. They don't really know exactly precisely what's required. So I found that really interesting, that they're recommending 1,000 just to be safe, but that might not actually be how much we need. So we might be taking too much or not the right type. I thought it was really fun. Yeah, I don't think dairy milk is necessary, and they're actually teaching us about vegan nutrition in my program, which is actually quite progressive.
That's really cool.
I think you'll be teaching them within 6 months. If you've been vegan 4 years, I think you can teach them a thing or two, to be honest.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, did you ever look at the ethics side of it? I mean, I know it's obviously not something they want to look into, but is it ever brought up, the ethical side of it, treatment of animals?
Well, actually, a few of our term projects have vegan nutrition as our assignments. We're allowed to write about vegan nutrition and state our opinion and talk about it. So I'm doing that for my coursework this semester. But the ethics is generally not brought up because I guess it's a humanistic, like they want to serve humans rather than animals. So they're like, oh, meat is good for people who are anemic, because they're focusing on our nutritional needs rather than their lives. So, I mean, there's only so much you can do with ethics.
Yeah. I mean,
but they're not mindset.
Yeah, that nutritional, you need, it's heme iron that they're asking you to take on board, and you don't need heme iron. You can get iron from a lot of things, and if you're deficient, you take supplements. It's quite simple, isn't it?
Actually, heme iron and the non-heme iron, the way it's absorbed in the intestine and like the bioregulation of absorption, it's actually really complicated. From what I've looked at, like the biology and physiology, all of that stuff. It is confusing, and I can understand why they promote heme iron to some extent.
Yeah, apparently it's absorbed a lot quicker into the body, but it has its negative effects.
Treatments And I think we need treatments around that that regulatory agent. I think it's hepcidin. I think that controls how much iron we absorb. So there's some people with anemia that can't absorb iron. No matter what form it is, it's because they have too much of this hepcidin or whatever. So they'll always be anemic no matter what they do. So I think we definitely need more treatment options than just say, oh, just eat lots of steak, because we're not fixing anything. Even though everything. Where's Stacey?
Why is she gone low? She just sort of went down like that. Stacey, we know you're there, and also Mooncat is watching as well. Mooncat's secretly watching. Yeah, you've been seeing Mooncat. Don't you worry.
But my glasses said Stacey is shrunk. No, she's drunk.
yeah.
Maybe she dropped something on the floor.
Her glass of alcohol.
Oh.
Marley, you need to get your channel going. Then you need to start spreading the info that you're getting. Hello, welcome back.
Here she is, peekaboo.
Here she is.
I kind of want to work with Nicole maybe one day. Do you guys know Interspecies or Interspecies?
Yes, yeah.
I've heard of her. Yeah.
Channel.
She covers a lot of, I guess, research. Like there's some ethics stuff that she does. But,
I was working on my core.
I feel like I might be overlapping with her channel too much if I start.
No, there's always room.
What? No.
Room.
Okay.
No,
you're
there's
in your new mind.
Out there. It doesn't matter.
I actually, you guys are awesome. I'm just me.
You're awesome too.
We love you, Stacey.
I'm not awesome.
You are
awesome, Stacey.
Can I ask
the only thing that makes it?
Oh, she's muted her mic.
Oh shit! See, that's how unawesome I am. No, the only thing making up my channel is you guys, and I appreciate you being on here. Marley, you know what? I've seen you in the chats, and I was so proud of you for you coming on here.
No, this has been really fun. This has been fun.
On that one.
I'm kind of ignoring chat right now, so I have no clue what they're writing. I'm just focusing on the conversation.
I'm not watching
it's all positive.
That's my problem.
It's all positive, Marley, if that's what you're worried about. Everybody's saying
not watching the chat
you're really
either.
cool.
I know there's
people saying there's plenty of room. Plenty of room for other channels. There's always room. We always want to see, and especially you as being young is an advantage because you see things that we have been. Everybody on here at the moment, Stacey, myself, Vegan Pixie Warrior, Rebecca, we've all been meat eaters most of our lives. Mm-hmm. We've succumbed to all this brainwashing.
Stacey hasn't. Stacey's been vegan for 30 years now, Stacey, isn't it?
I became vegan around when I was 36.
Right, okay, yeah, but that's not my point.
Are you saying 30 years from that? Vegan
right.
Okay, sorry,
Rebecca?
20 years. 20 years, sorry.
Thanks, Rebecca. Thanks, Rebecca. Right, so what I'm saying is that we've been exposed to everything that's happening, okay? Mm-hmm. So every now and again it does need a fresh new set of eyes and a fresh new set of ears to listen to the evidence, listen to what's being said, to look at what's going on. And this is what I mean. We get into a rhythm with it all, and we get stuck in a rut. And it always takes someone young and new with a new set of eyes to look at things a little bit differently. So there's always, what I'm trying to say is there's always room for a new channel to give your take on things, Marley.
And also, your channel might reach people that Interspecies channel doesn't reach. So
exactly,
different people watch different channels. Like not all of Grumpy's followers are on his that are on his channel or on my channel. And same with our friends UK Vegan Family. Like they're quite unique because they're a family, so they can reach out to vegan families and things like that. So
yeah, the whole audience is different. Yeah,
and everyone's audience is different, and there's not too much. We need to flood. We want to flood YouTube with more.
Yeah,
vegan,
exactly.
vegans.
Exactly.
We need different personalities, people in a different stage of life,
exactly,
different jobs they might have had, or
are
still working in. You know, we do need different minds. We don't want a vegan community that has just the same message and the same rhetoric all the time, because then we can't reach new people. We want to reach new people.
I mean, I know I'm down with the kids because I've got LPs by Snoopy Dog Wolf and Biggie Small Underpants, right? And I'm down with the kids, but kids don't always listen to me, you know, and kids need. What are you laughing at, Stacey? Just because you're just jealous, right? So young people need young people to speak to and to speak up for them. So that's what I'm trying to say.
I made the music.
Dan, I kind of disagree here. I think your voice is still needed for the younger generation too. I just think that like I've always paid attention to my grandparents, and I guess people that would be generally considered odd. I like to chat to people on the bus. I like to hear their stories. Doesn't matter what age they are, but I think you can still reach people outside of the age group you've set.
I agree totally. Yeah. However,
it might not be as effective, but you can still reach people.
Definitely, I totally agree with you. But my view is that we need to reach as many people as possible, and we need as to use a sort of non-vegan term, we need as much ammunition and firepower as possible to reach people, because animals' lives are at stake here. Billions every year. So just by you bringing up a channel and speaking to 10 extra people that wouldn't listen to me is a bonus. It's a bonus, and it's needed. It's necessary.
So say hello to Piano Mike, because he said hello to me in trash earlier. So hello, Piano Mike.
You could also get the young viewers who are currently on your channel recommending you.
I know who Piano Mike is.
So do I. I interviewed him. I haven't finished editing the video yet, Stacey, but after I saw him on your channel, I was like, right, I'm grabbing him.
Yeah, he's from I can't scroll. I can't scroll the comments.
But he was on Trash Carcass's channel, because he is in the Czech Republic, is that right?
Czech Republic.
And he did he's taken the Liberation Pledge, so I interviewed him because my channel is kind of, was this reason I started my channel off, was because of the Liberation Pledge, and I haven't done it yet, but
yeah. I'm sorry if I'm not keeping up with the comments.
Don't worry.
No, I'm tired, and I'm tired.
What was that?
I'm sorry.
You're tired, Stace.
Don't mess with the crab.
I'm gonna get off here. So
okay.
I agree with you, Den Kodo.
No, I wanted to do this until 3 o'clock, and here's the thing. We're on here as a fundraiser, and I wanted to show the fundraiser, and I can't find it.
I can, if you let me share the screen, I can share the fundraiser.
Yes,
Stacey, I've got it up.
Yeah, you know what? That's why I brought you guys on.
Okay.
Well, I know that the link that you posted a long time ago is still way up in the live chat. So if people scroll up far enough, if they've been on here the entire time, they should get it.
Yeah. I've shared it as well.
I'm just so tired. I have 13 dogs in my house.
You have 13 dogs, Stacey?
Yes, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Listen, right. It's been great, mate.
You know what?
I am calling this now.
Guys,
it's been hilarious.
Just Stacey, remember to end the stream.
Yeah, don't.
Do you remember that?
Yes,
when you
I remember that. Thank you. So is that on there? Is it on there?
Yeah, it's sharing, and I have shared the link in the chat because I'm a mod, so I can do that. I'll do it again now.
Is it on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
It's on there. Don't you worry.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put her Patreon page, and I'll put her PayPal on as well. So everyone share, even if you can't donate because you haven't got any spare money, then share it on your social media.
Look at you doing my job.
Stacey, you know that red wine that friend gave you? Have you ever thought of selling it to the airlines, because it may fuel a jet for a transatlantic crossing?
I think
it's
it's good. This is good.
It is,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you. Right, I'm leaving the stream.
Right. Danny.
Happy birthday for next week. Go on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime. It's been
Happy
hilarious.
birthday,
so
Trash.
much.
Happy birthday, Grumpy.
Rebecca,
I'm glad you-
Happy birthday
thank
to
you
you
so
guys.
much.
Thank you.
Marley, thank you so much.
I'll still be in your comment section, so I'll see you around.
Thank you guys. I'm gonna actually, we need to end this broadcast because, I'm about to fall out.
Yeah, go get some sleep or rest or
Drink some
recharge.
water, woman.
No, I have to walk 13 animals.
What now?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I want to see that. We take a camera with you, please, Stacey. Take a camera with you.
Actually, my phone. You don't want to even hear that. You don't.
I don't know if that would work with
story
13 dogs.
about my phone.
I wouldn't be able to walk with 13 dogs sober, let alone how much Stacey's
I
drunk.
mean, you only got 2 hands. You only got 2 hands where you hold the
All I
phone.
can say is, guys, please look at the links below. Donate to the sanctuary and
share the links.
Every single motherfucker that's been on here, Grumpy Vegan Grandad, you are fucking awesome.
Thank
you. Don't. He's not that great.
He is so fucking awesome.
He's not.
Forever.
He's
ever
awesome.
in my heart.
He's not. He's not.
Marley,
Thank you, Marley.
for coming on at the end.
Why you down there, Rebecca?
And Rebecca, I love you. You know that.
I love you too, Stace.
All right.
And George said happy birthday and sent his love.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
guys.
I'm going to end this broadcast now.
Peace.
Bye, bees.
Bye.